yet, although I've got a Razer blade. I've just got the kind of cheapest version. Like it's a gaming PC, but I'm almost out of disk space, so it does slow the machine down a little bit. Okay, we'll whiz it through this kind of early period because we've seen this. Of course, I've forgotten to do the zoom now, so I'll go back and do the zoom. Professional stream, you guys. Professional stream. All right, we should be good to go now on medium graphics. XD. Yeah, XD. I could make ultra high, but I was getting some lag or something in some of the group stage games, so I'd rather just play on medium. So I show it on medium. You guys, we're in for a good night tonight. I think it's gonna be pretty fun. I'm a few beers deep, not gonna lie. So it's been a pretty good day. Yeah, and again we've got the matchup, so we've kind of gone through the matchup already. So again, it's a mirror matchup with Old Boys on the left-hand side, and V9 was a mistake on the right. So, um, interestingly enough, we have Gloran going for the kind of Orc Pit Palace. What is this map? This map is the Isles of Joy. We have Clan Steading coming out of this Isengard. Crazy old man. Again, it's okay into a Goblin, but in 4v4 you've got to expect Cav at some point. So, and with the Wildmen, yes, the axe throwers are great. And you can get a lot of units and you can get a lot of axe throws. Crazy actually going for the Uruk Pit, so he will have some pikes pretty early on with the 4 RB start. So much nab gameplay, saying Falcon. Okay, so this Mordor here is Yusuf, and he's built by his friend's base, whereas this Mordor here is built in his own base. This is Glarung here. And coming across the map, now with these slings, we've got goblins coming around the side, which will be defended by these wildmen. What's happening on the other side is not a lot. So not very much action. I just see goblins in the tunnel here, and this is SSB. So a little bit more action. Pings coming down in the center here. We do have our first harass on Dante's tunnel. Their choice of maps was so good we couldn't come up with any tactics, saying Ghost Boy. So Ghost Boy, you're this Isengard play here. This is a weird map. I mean, I don't even see these guys playing this map ever. So looks like there's some kind of inn there. Oops. There's going to be a shared rally call here between Ghost Boy and Falcon as they come and attack SSB. In the group stage games, the old boys, they just left SSB to die every single game, and they didn't help him at all. And it looks like they're doing the exact same in this game as well. SSB getting doubled. He's gone for the early eco star, and we'll have the level 2 Fisher as well. Exits the mine, and we'll use the goblins to defend the mine. Actually gets a nice snipe on the Thrall. Can he get back inside the mine and defend this tunnel up here in the north, or is he going to be too late? If he can't get the exit in time, then it's going to be trouble, because suddenly all of these Eisens are on the production buildings, and yeah, all the goblins are in the mine. So the goblins exit from here, and he will be able to defend, but it's not the best. I mean, SSB finally getting some help now with the snow trolls coming in, but may lose an orc pit, may lose 2 orc pits. Here, we'll certainly lose a lot of goblin warriors. So it's been a good attack from Ghost Boy and Falcon, but the snow troll is the superior tech right now. So there should be some kind of swing back in the favor of the old boys, because yeah, these 2 snow trolls are gonna wreak havoc. On the other side, we see the goblin spam. Oh no. Crazy old man with a crazy old tower. He's going to put some crossbows inside this tower. He can even get a wall hub here as well to try and defend it. But he's getting harassed on all sides by the goblin warriors. Fortunately, there's some... Oh, the wolf riders are from Falcon, so... Ghost Boy, I mean. So they've actually been kind of playing on both sides of the map. And we do have a few wildmen here. And Orc Archers with the Tainted... the Tainted Land is the Mordor players in defense. And yeah, again, Ghost Boy coming across to get a nice trample off with the Wolf Riders. Oh, does lose a unit there to the Eastlings, which are now level 2. Nearly level 3. They're level 3, these Eastlings now, so they have done some damage here. Hey, Barking. How's it going? Nice to welcome to you to the stream. Falcon saying we're thinking we should pick some different maps. This map is not very often played. We do see the banners on the fortress going down here from Fëanor. If anyone's done the math on this, you need to buy 3 heroes for this to pay for itself. So it's usually not worth it. And by the time you get to late game, you can afford 500 resources, no problem. Hi, Barking. How's it going? Hi, noob, he says. So I think it's a bit of a waste of money to get those banners. Unless your fortress, you can use it for the leadership. Hi, Dr. Lecter. What's going on? Oh, wow, some serious tech coming out from SSB. Okay, so SSB just gone straight for this level 3 Fisher. Didn't bother with the Cave Trolls, and we'll have this Fire Drake Brood level 2. Into the Isengard is pretty good, honestly. Isengard with no long-range crossbow units. And plenty of Cav as well coming out of Ghost Boy. The Fire Drake Brood would be great into that. I do think in 4v4 that the Goblin faction in general is good into Cav. As weird as that sounds, you have the Fire Drake Brood, you have the Fire Drake from the Fortress, and also the Half Trolls that can't be trampled. Even Spiderlings do okay into Cav. And yeah, as we see here, these Fire Drake Broods are going to be leveling up level 2. They're being focused by the Axe Throwers, so you do want to micro that, but as Goblins, you expect to have to micro quite a bit, and SSB doing a good job microing his Fire Drake Broods. So let's zoom right down to the other side of the map, where we see a little bit of pressure. Old Boy's pinned back here. Crazy Old Man on the defensive. That tower has been taken down, which was here. Hey WWW, how's it going? Saying Tugs are a good team. Yeah, Tugs have some good players. They've got Awe and his band of merry men. We do see Mouse of Sauron here. Whose is that? It must be Fëanor's, I believe. Let's see. Oh no, it could be the Mordor on the right hand side. Yeah, Yusuf Nisic and Dante. They're beef me 2 players. And they're pretty good. They know what they're doing. And our first Fell Beast from Yusuf as well. So getting 2 heroes, the Mouth of Sauron and the Fell Beast, getting some good tech. So let's see. Oh my god! I see 7 Goblin Caves from whoever, Noob King. That's Dante, right? And then Yusuf has just been using this, and he's just been able to upgrade a fortress, get the heroes out. Yeah. Pretty interesting battle going on. So a couple of flyers now, in fact. Yeah, this is actually pretty important. We have Camel from Glowering and Morgamir from Yusuf. Glowering actually going for the tunnel. But maybe be better for him to just attack the other Fell Beast. Mouth of Sauron kind of like Michael Jackson style in this. Through the water. So, yeah, a couple of spoilers in the chat. I'm not looking at those. So, we have Karsh as well from Falcon. So, and a Rogash from Fëanor. So, the Angmar players taking into the heroes and the infantry. We've got Mordor taking into the flyers. And SSB is losing a lot of farms. He's lost this one on the top. And he's got a Fire Drake Brood level 4. But that seems to be about it. That and a Mountain Giant. And his opponent is Ghost Boy in the Isengard. Yeah, so Falcon is the blue and Ghost Boy is the yellow, right? Ghost Boy being getting the upper hand in this matchup. Actually, Shaku coming straight into the Mountain Giant and will just hack him down. Not very quickly, but we'll hack him down eventually. In fact, Shaku taking a lot of damage from the fortress. We'll keep our eye on the Shaku here. Doesn't know. It just kind of checks around. The Fire Drake Brood and coming in for some more. He will be able to defend the Mountain Giant. So yeah, nice defense from SSB. We've just got a load of just like hodgepodge going on in the middle. Fell Wind and Rogash coming through, but yeah, that's an enemy Rogash. Yeah, so Rogash getting some good splash damage. This Angmar Mirror is all about the heroes and leveling up the heroes. I'm going to keep my eye on because this Rogash is being slowed down by the Karsh. And Karsh is extremely good against the heroes because you can slow it down, and slowing down the hero is just huge. Then you get the flank damage as well and the auto attacks. We just have loads of flyers right now. If your flyer is getting damaged, you want to land it. So yeah, Yusuf probably wants to land this flyer right now. The flyers do attack, and when they attack, they speed up into the enemy flyer, and they will be able to chase down the enemy flyer. This is a very bold place to put industry here from Glarung, but he's one of the support players, and well, oh lord, what's going on here? Crazy old man with the siege works. Cow saying Karsh in the mirror is better than Rogash. Well, Karsh is just good against heroes and against spam, so that is one of the top heroes you want to get probably. Yeah, interesting. The crazy old man Siegeworks has just been surrounded now by all of this orc, and well, he could get a ballista for the trample, but in fact that might not be a bad idea. But it looks like the old boys are in trouble a little bit here. And yeah, unfortunately Crazy Old Man's going to lose quite a few of his furnaces to these two fell beasts, and to the Mouth of Sauron as well, who's level 4. So this is, I would say this game has gone pretty well for V9 was a mistake. The team on the right hand side, just tons of goblin archers right now from this 7 goblin cave spam, and no cav. Yeah, exactly. Cow saying they need a cav. Fëanor with the snow trolls was kind of playing through the north side into this Angmar and into this Isengard, and not getting too much done. You would like to see these Fire Drake broods maybe used, you know, instead of snow trolls. And Dark Rangers on a map like this is surely like fantastic unit with all these choke points. You know, with this small distance from base to base, you would think Dark Rangers would be a very, very good choice. You know, imagine Fellwind Longshot here on all these goblins. You only need one unit, kill them all. Poison Strucky Cow is bad AF, so it doesn't matter what he says. Yeah, Cow, you noob. I guess this is what this tournament is all about. It's like to see who's the best at 4v4, right? We have a Rogash going down. Ban him. I don't ban anyone. Everyone's welcome in my stream. I'm not a ban hammer kind of guy. We're inclusive in this stream. Well, V9 was a mistake roaming into the base of the old boys right now. We've got Berserkers on the fort, Saruman on the fort's going down. We have a Ballista pounding away as well. SSB's fort is half HP. He needs to get the freeze off. Doesn't get the freeze from his ally yet. He's pinging it out. He's pinging it out. Is there going to be a freeze? Snowbind or rebuilds? Yeah, we finally get the Snowbind. But not before the fort is taken down to about a third HP. Fire Drake Brutes are able to get onto the Ballista and will do a good job. Fire Drake Brute is level 5 now, so that's always a good unit to get. You can use this Inferno, take out structures, take out big armies. He will use it on this army right now, so I'll keep my eye on the health bar of these Deathbringers, and wow! The Fire Drake Brute goes flying, but does manage to take out the Deathbringers. So one-shots the Deathbringers with that level 5 spell, but I'm afraid SSB's fortress is going to be goners. Yeah, it's over, and Deathbringer's getting the last hit. SSB's fort goes down. Old Boy's in trouble. They don't look like they've got the units to mount a count back either, to mount a comeback. When does Cal stop dodging? Some good bands are going down in the chat. Some good flames, pretty good flames, you guys. Well, that was game 1 of V9 was a mistake versus the Old Boys. So we're gonna put that up on the scoreboard, and that game went to V9 was a mistake. So we're gonna give them. Wait, what? I'm gonna try and change the scoreboards, but I'm on the wrong one. Okay, text score 2. Here we go. 1-0 to V9 was a mistake. And we'll jump straight into game 2. So, oh, okay. God, why are you guys playing this map? You guys are psychos. Voice Chucky, tell me if you're about to watch this. 0 IQ. We play all the time South Downs, Desert Nandu, Paladin Stado, but we play shitty maps in the tournament. Very smart. This map is really, really bad. And in fact, yeah, so Falcon here is going to be outmatched severely by the Mordor Fortress, I'm afraid. So this map is like, if you've got a good fortress here, right, then it's very, very helpful, because this Mordor Fortress can hit half the map, you know, with the with the fireball. Even the catapults can reach to like here. So yeah, I mean, you lose control of this outpost, then no problem. Just the fortress catapults can take it out. So I don't mind playing in this spot. In fact, you just upgrade your fortress and try and defend. No wells for this Old Boys team in this game. So Old Boys playing with I would say some pretty bad factions, honestly, for this map. But we'll see how the game goes. We've got one dwarf here of Yusuf Nisic, and well, Angmar could probably get the better of Isengard in the south, and Mordor goblins in the north as well. So we have maybe some good matchups on the flanks for. This is V9 was a mistake. Did they swap in a player? The King? Did they swap this player in? Or is that Ghost Boy, Yusuf? Is this Dante? This is Dante? He's saying I'm rushing Black Riders. Okay, so it's Dante, but he's just changed his name. I'll say he's already got the siege works. He will creep here, and well, SSB is nowhere to be seen. Meanwhile, fight over the creep in the south with... oh no, in fact, this is... I mean, V9 was a mistake. Are winning the race to get to the outpost right now on both sides of the map. But Old Boys are pushing through the middle with a war chant and with a battering ram. So, yeah, a very early battering ram. That's actually pretty dangerous, not gonna lie. And the Urks here. Oh, the Urks from Crazy Old Man are already on the barracks from Falcon, and he goes for the snowbind. He goes for the snowbind. But he won't have a snowbind for his fortress, and this battering ram is coming straight through. He gets pinged out. Yusuf is pinged out. You just got to run into the fortress and body block with all the orcs. Oh, he's going for the Dwarven Mineshaft. Okay, so he'll prevent the reinforcements from getting out. A second battering ram comes through. Oh man, this is crazy. It looks like Old Boys have just thrown everything right at the fortress here of Falcon. And they've got 2 battering rams, and these units can't get there. They can't get there. We've got axe throwers targeting the battering ram, so one ram is going to go down. Does get 3 shots off, and there's one more ram. The Old Boys need to get the blockade here. Oh, they get the rebuilds. Okay, they get a rebuild from the Dwarven player. super exciting. The third battering ram coming through. What am I watching, man? We've had a rebuild and a snowbind. We picked level 1. And they've managed to hold. But all 4 players from Old Boys are here fighting to get this fortress down. There's a battering ram on the Hall of Kingsmen. Oh, Yusuf just deletes. He just deletes? Falcon rage quit. I didn't even think that was over. 0 IQ tactic or 200. That was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I'd like to watch that game again. That was game 2, wasn't it? On Aphelion Hills. That was stupid as hell. I don't think that game was over. Are you kidding me? I didn't think that game was over, but we'll change the score because it's 1-1 now. So that was stupid. I didn't think that was over. Like it was just some battering rams, right? Oh, this is a slightly better map. Okay. So, yeah. I mean, it's a 1-1 in the series. So we've got Ghost Boy and Falcon, and Yusuf and Dante, who is playing as the king. Um, okay. So 2 Angmar. These look like similar factions to the last game. Glarung on Mordor, Fian on Dwarf, Crazy Old Man on Angmar, and an SSB on the Goblins again. SSB's had Goblins every game. He might be picking Goblins for some reason. Crazy Old Man's best faction is Dwarf, we know, but he's playing as Angmar. So they removed the snow. No, the snow is still here. When you zoom out, when you have the zoom toy, the snow kind of goes. I understand Yusuf picking the dwarves because the dwarves in BFME 2 plays exactly the same as dwarves in Rise of the Witch King. Pretty much same units, same play style. There are a few exceptions like um, Prince Brand exists for Rise of the Witch King but doesn't exist in BFME 2, but that's really it. And Yusuf, yeah, just utilizing the double barracks start. We'll be going for spam into the goblins, so I like a wagon in this, but you can play with double hull and get the upgrade for the Guardian charge, so lots of good chat coming down. Yusuf is unlucky. Okay, well, we'll see how unlucky he is. Yeah, some early tramples coming. It looks like well, Falcon went for an early rush, and oh, we actually have some action here with the Mordor. Yeah. Glarung using the Eye of Sauron and may pick up a mill kill here, just with 1 unit of orcs. Oh, he brings a 2nd unit in to secure the kill. Kill secured. And that's pretty annoying for Angmar, honestly.
I am the Fist of Angmar.
And Angmar's going to lose this to the Troll as well, because that's in range, right? Yeah, he's going to lose this, so Dante just... and he's going to lose this one, so... Yeah, Dante really having a bad start. This is really, really bad. He could even lose his builder here if he's not careful. Troll gets 1 hit on the builder. So yeah, Dante just getting smashed here. And Glarung playing really, really well. Taking advantage of a rush. Dante losing all kinds of mills. And on the other side we have Fëanor, which is from Old Boys, actually building a forward mine into the Dwarf. So he'll be playing some Dwarf on Dwarf action here. We do have Ghost Boy with the Warg Riders. So... okay. So some tramples are going to come out onto the Fëanor's Dwarfs. And SSB has got the Goblin Spider Riders, which will do well they'll do well into the Isengard Wargs. But Glarung's just making meat of the Dante player. Dante is down to he's building out here. So, is this music too loud, you guys, or is it okay? You let me know, because I can't hear whether it's loud or quite too quiet or what. Um, good volume. Okay, good volume. Cool. Thanks, man. Um, okay, so a good army of kind of like the Warg Riders and the Dwarves here will be able to push together. 3 units of Warg Riders. This is Ghost Boy and Yusef. And Falcon is playing in orange this game, right? So he's like over here for some reason. So Falcon's all the way up in the north, and in fact, there's like Urks in his base, and oh, those Urks are from Ghost Boy. Okay. Well, I don't know what they're doing. Oh, they've seen this forward mine from Fëanor snuck a builder all the way up here. But he's got nothing in the mine, so yeah, I mean, it's not going to be able to do anything. He's got no units in the mine. He got this beautiful forward barracks, forward mine shaft, and oh, he needs to keep his builder here. He needs to keep his builder. Yeah, yeah. But this attack is not strong enough. He's got double haul, so he should have. He just forgot to make units, I reckon. And this is gonna get cleaned up, but it's pulling Ghost Boy all the way back to his base, and did take down one of the key mine shafts. Actually, maybe not enough defense here, because there's like 1, 2, 3 units of Isengard and 3 units of Dwarf, and this builder is still being annoying. So we're gonna just kind of zoom to see what else is going on. Looks like Dante is like still alive and holding on. So Glaurung unable to convert the advantages yet. Falcon removed the game because of this. This build is like still being annoying, right? But this is surely cleaned up. Yeah, this is cleaned up now. Okay. Direwolf harass. I realize I just missed whatever this fell wind was. Milf Hunter is having a good time in the chat. Milf Hunter is a pretty good name. Oh, who's getting the treasure? Oh, it's Glaurung. Yo ho ho, pirate's life for me. I haven't seen a hero yet. I can't see a hero on the map. I can't see a hero on the mini map either. I mean, Dante's getting smashed. He's building like pikes into Mordor spam. That just won't cut it.
I speak with the Witch King's voice.
Falcon saying, this game makes me the most mad man in the world. Better for soul, trust me. Oh, we finally have our first hero, which is going to be Prince Brand, or King Brand now. He got upgraded in the latest version from Prince to King. Oh, we have old boys getting a siege out and tower spam in the middle. So that's going to be pretty annoying to deal with, honestly. Like, not the best siege options here. Dwarves have good siege, but you have to get the fire catapults, and they're pretty expensive. To Angmar. Angmar has some of the worst siege. Okay, so it looks like Dante has kind of made a comeback against Glaurung. Now has Wilder for leadership. So I can't tell who's winning this game right now. I feel like old boys are on top on the north hand side. And for some reason, Glaurung, he must have saved for a hero of some description. If he's got Witch King coming, then like that would obviously be really, really good into Angmar right now. So, oh yeah, he has got Carmel, so he's just got a Fell Beast. Fell Beast is going to be pretty good here. Angmar has no Karsh, and so doesn't have any fear resist. And this Fell Beast should be able to clear up all of these units. And in fact, yeah, Wilder making a quick getaway, just saying, "See you later, guys. I'm out of here." ping's going down in the center. I think they want a rally call, but maybe no one's got a buff. Okay, someone finally buffed. They were waiting for the Wolf Rider, so really big buff here on the Angmar and on the Dwarf. Yusuf pinging some random dwarfs. Oh, fell wind going down on those Spider Riders. Fell wind changed, of course, so they won't pull the whole unit anymore. King Brand just kind of firing away at the back. We'll zoom down to the bottom hand side of the map because, yeah, this Fell Beast now is going to turn the tides of battle. Really need Dark Rangers out right now in order to deal with that. I can't really... I guess old boys have just taken this game now. This dwarf player, Yusuf Nisic, has no farms. Theonor's been able to keep this mineshaft alive for a while. And now we have SSB with the Mountain Giant. And yeah, there's going to be no way to defend this. Actually, ping's going down in the bottom of the map for some reason. Could there be another dwarf builder sneak? No, I don't see it. Well, SSB now with 2 Mountain Giants hammering on the fortress. This looks over. Show the powers, okay. Well, this is Glaurung on Mordor. This is SSB Goblins. Ghost Boy Isengard. Yusuf, Dwarf's not been able to get much done. Falcon Angmar doing some work, but it's not going to matter. Fëanor with the Undermine. And yeah, Yusuf just calling it. GG, and that's the end of the replay. So that was game 3 of V9 was a mistake versus Old Boys. Now we'll go to game 4. I'll change the score. Give me 1 second. So Old Boys are now 2-1 up against V9 was a mistake. Okay, wow. Oh, I don't even know the name of this map. You guys, you're going to have to help me out here. This map is terrible. This is the one with the stupid bridge here. Oh my god. Boys Trucky, make me mod? Absolutely not. I don't have a hierarchy in this stream. I don't ban anyone and I don't have a hierarchy. April 4 beats 4. Dude, this is the stupidest map. Look at this. This is the stupidest map I've ever seen. Alright, so we've got Ghost Boy, Yusuf, Falcon, and Dante. And we have Glaurung. We have Crazy Old Man. Fëanor and SSB. I mean, this map is stupid because you can put a catapult literally here and fire on the enemy fortress here. And same from this side. And this ramp is actually gives you range as well on the if you sit archers on the top of this ramp. So yeah, I bet at least 2 strong fortresses kind of in the center here. Looks like there's going to be cav from Fëanor, which I don't mind. Could catch the enemy off guard. There's going to be cav as well up here from Yusuf with the Spider Riders, but that's not going to be as strong as the cav from the elf right at the beginning of the game, because the elf cav has the ability to heal, and they're cheaper as well to get, and you have to upgrade this spider pit to get the cav. So yeah, the map rules were not Cal's idea. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, you know, the tournament, it is what it is. I mean, the more 4v4 tournaments we have, the better, in my view. And I didn't think the rules were that great for this tournament, but I don't care because I think that it's great that we have tournament, and we should have more over time as well. And this will encourage there to be more tournaments played. And I think the tournament's going pretty well overall. You know, like, people are having fun playing their games. Like, there's been like a really nice buzz in the community about this tournament. So, and it's getting some of these players like Yusuf and Dante, you know, that play BFME 2 normally, and the Turks. They're playing Rise of the Witch King now in no lag, no delay. and I think they're having a really good time. So yeah, this is a really good tournament. So it's kind of cool. So now we're seeing a map that we don't see very often, where there's fire drake layers here in the cutting off this kind of choke point here. So you don't want to be running through here early, and same on the other side. Further out we have the signal fires as well to provide vision on the flanks. We also have, I think, cave troll layers. Yeah, cave troll layers here guarding the outposts on the north and to the south here as well. So this has already been taken by Crazy Old Man. And yeah, this is as expected, like a really early siege work. It's level 2. Get your Mordor catapult, just park it on this bridge and fire away. I mean, there's something to be said for just an immediate upgrade on the Dwarven Fortress and the Mordor Fortress, and just to try and get the catapults up. Nice trample here on the Guardians. That's from Yusuf with the Spider Riders. Gets another unit here as well, and we'll use the Cave Bats to... Oh, actually just loses a whole unit of Spider Riders to this Phalanx here. So, in fact, yeah, just wastes his unit right there, but should be able to get a well to heal up from his ally. Here comes the first catapult. I mean, yeah. I mean, this map is like, you just need an early catapult. And the reason this map is bad is because catapults are doing a lot of damage to units. So it looks like that Ghost Boy is this one, right? So he seems to have a lot of units. He's coming from the left-hand side, getting the Rangers out, and that will be pretty nice. Like, Rangers are a really strong unit in this kind of map. But the early siege is going to catch V9 was a mistake off guard pretty hard right now, and they don't have a better army, right? This is a better army with the Rangers, right, and the Dwarves, but this catapult it can't be stopped, and it's just gonna, well, I was gonna say just need to hit the fortress. Haldir being pinged out. Actually, he might lose his Haldir. Well, this catapult is actually being used to target the units. You were saying to Dante to make catapults, but then you were making catapults for him. You were making catapults here. Yeah, I mean, Dwarf has good catapults. He should be making the catapults in this matchup. I mean, actually a bit of miss micro here from this catapult. The fortress could be half HP right now, and yeah, this is pretty bad micro, honestly. I don't know what the range is with this catapult on the 4. Is it here or here? Does he have to like push across? There's not enough units here. There's just like one Lorien Archer, right? But he is getting value out of the catapult on the units. But now there's time for some defense. So a Trebuchet and a Dwarven expansion. So yeah, they kind of misused this catapult, you know. Ping's going down on the top hand side. Ooh. Let's on Carnage mode. Oh, gets a huge snipe off on the Spider Riders. Wow. Yeah, takes out like a whole unit and a half just with one hit. And we'll go in to finish the barracks. May get level 4 off this. Yeah, nearly level 5. There's a whole level off that barracks. Show the sides, Trucky. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty good attack. Ghost Boy was defending the center and is now losing his archery range. War Chant going down from Yusuf with the half trolls. Should be able to defend, but SSB may sacrifice the alerts to try and get the archery range, but it's not going to work. If the alerts is going down, yeah. Pretty bad attack, honestly. After the snipe on the Spider Riders, but he only had 2 units of Uruk-hai. What's happening on this side is that, well, Crazy Old Man is like all the way up here somehow. Okay, so he's got all of these dwarves up here, but no builder. So these units are stranded. I don't see a builder. He has captured the enemy outpost, so while this army stays alive, he will be getting the income. Uh-oh, big trample coming. Oh! Wow, what a slam shot. That is one of the best slam shots I've seen. Oh man, that was a huge slam shot. Took out like nearly 3 units of Spider Riders in one shot. Oh man. But yeah, unfortunately, Crazy Old Man, there's just not enough units here, and he lost. He must have lost the builder. He must have lost the builder because well, he's got no forward mine anymore, so he must have lost the builder. So Crazy Old Man will lose his whole army, but not before taking out all of those Spider Eyes. So it's definitely worth. He'll have had this income as well for this whole time. So you know, a swing of maybe 1,000 resources, something like this. Oh, here we go. Suddenly, 4 Mordor catapults in the center, and they are able to hit the fortress from the bridge. They will go for the heroic statue for some reason. Being microed back now. They want to take out this Treb first, probably. Yusuf didn't pick the outpost for 20 minutes, Falcon saying in the chat. He didn't know there was one. Yeah, well, that's the danger of playing a map that you don't know. Like, you didn't know there was an outpost. Weirdly enough, Ghost Boy is holding with these rangers. But there's just so many catapults here that the fortress could go down any instant. I mean, all it takes is one undermine, kill all the catapults, and suddenly you have a bigger army to come across the bridge. But I'm surprised there's just one Treb from the North team. Suddenly getting a second Treb now. And here comes Crazy Old Man and Fëanor with the Rivendell Lances, and we now have our first Gimli of this series. Level 1 at the minute. Gimli can use the Axe Throw to level up to level 2. And once he's level 2 with the Leap Strike, that's when he becomes very, very useful. This side we have Spider Harass from Yusuf as well, being pretty annoying, honestly. But I mean, I guess I don't want to say the most important bit, but like this is where the game could be won or lost very quickly, is with these catapults in the center. And it does take out one of the Trebs. Good micro from Glaurung on the catapults, kind of shooting and then moving to get an advantage there, but he's just got no units, and suddenly the North team have all of these units, and they're just going to dive straight across. Looks like Black Ride is being built by Glaurung now as well, so that will be good in the unit battle, and we have a Thranduil from Fëanor as well. But uh-oh, Spider Ride is all on top of these catapults, and we'll take them down. They're not cheap. 600 apiece. We see a long shot coming down. Oh, it's a big leap strike from the Gimli. Gets a level 3. That's Gimli from Dante, so not Crazy Old Man. Gets all this elf here, and Thranduil level 2 is not going to be useful against the Gimli. And the Gimli here from Dante, yeah, takes out the remaining catapults. Pretty big attack here from V9 was a mistake. They've got the Gimli in here, who's doing great, but the Elven Mist is going to confuse matters slightly. WWW saying there should be random pick rule for max rate. There should be a random pick rule in a 4v4 tournament. That's my view. Because for one, it stops like a load of BS in champ selects. People trying to get a better matchup, changing their factions, trying to get a better matchup. You know, and so that's kind of the one reason, people changing spots and that. Just like making it all random is a bit fairer. Okay, so the Black Riders have come out and held off this attack. Oh, we actually have some action here. A rebuild coming down on the fortress. It looks like Isengard was trying to sneak the fortress, but with not enough units, SSB coming in, and yeah, Ghost Boy managing to get the rebuild off, but does pull his army away from the center. And well, these Fire Drake layers are still up as well, and yeah, the Goblins has access to Untamed Allegiance to capture the Fire Drake lair, so I have to say, it looks like the Northern team are winning. They've got all these Dwarven heroes in the center. They have now got the Isengard Ballistas from Falcon coming, and they have all of these rangers, so Glaring has only this level 1 Black Riders in the center, and the Thranduil level 2 is there, but is not too effective right now. Finally, the Phydrake layer being crept by Fëanor on the elf, just going full elf hero spam. So, yeah. You guys know I don't like Legolas. I think he's the worst hero in the game. Oh, fireball! Oh, big fireball! Oh dear, big fireball coming out of Glorung's fortress. Oh man. Will not be able to take the tower guards, but he's got no units. He's just got one catapult, so one catapult's going to come down and hit the fort, but the Isengard Ballistas from Falcon will be able to defend. That was a huge fireball, takes out all the ranges, so that is pretty nice to see. Yeah, SSB has not been able to find a way through. Yusuf has been defending Ghostboy on the left-hand side, it looks like. Ghostboy's been playing through the middle. Northern team should be able to hold this off. Honestly, there's... Oh, this Fëanor's elf is pretty far up. And honestly, they need to do something about these two catapults on the bridge. I mean, they have the ballistas, they're able to defend it, but the catapults are hammering down. Oh, my mic moved from my mouth. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so... Yeah, Ghostboy flaming his team. Well, I mean, Yusuf was doing a good job kind of defending SSB on this side for now. We have the Boromir now from Ghostboy. I mean, it's one of those things. I mean, Goblins does not have very good kind of, you know, archers, like for this kind of a fight. So it makes sense that you would use the Goblin on the flank rather than, you know, and you're able to use the Men of the West in the center. We see a rebuild coming out of the fortress. There are still 3 catapults here. But the Dwarven heroes should be easily able to handle the catapults, and they do take them all down. That's expensive, 3 catapults, you know. It's like 1,800 resources. We now have Crazy Old Man with some catapults of his own. But there's going to be no way to siege this Isengard fortress on the high ground. And the Saruman is a really nice pickup as well. So we'll check the power points. Oh, there's actually a Crazy Old Man has a lone catapult here, just beating away at the Dwarven fortress. Smog saying, imagine losing a head-to-head as Dwarf versus Mordor. How do you not just rush the Mordor fort? Yeah, I mean, there was no rush. There was no rush here, really. You know, the Elven player backing him up is Fëanor, and he did a good job early on to get units there. We have a Mighty Catapult missing. Mighty Catapult missing. I think that he could regret that. And in fact, we have Gloring just on the fort now. Oh, and coming in with a flyer. Uh-oh. They really need to defend this fortress. No snowbind, no rebuild, remember? Oh, they've just used another rebuild. They had a rebuild of Dwarf and of Men of the West. They had 2 rebuilds. So this fort is full HP. Dwarfen Fort is one of the best ones to have here because it's the tankiest, most HP when it's fully upgraded. Mighty Catapult and Fire Catapult as well. Oh, Felby's just suiciding here into all of this. Isengard. The Worm will get a nice hit. So the worm will do well. Oh, I hear Undermine. Yeah, we hear an Undermine here on the Isengard Fortress. This Crazy Old Man. He just comes out with 1 unit of Phalanx and 2 heroes. So it's Gimli level 5. And this fortress is not upgraded. Tom Bombadil coming out of Ghostboy to try and defend. The Bombadil will be a very good defender because he is able to knock up the Gimli and the Gloin. Or the Gloin, however you want to call them. The Isengard Fortress upgrade comes down. This could be suicide, but the Bombadil is unable to trample the Gimli because the Gimli is so close to the fort. You see, he can't quite get the trample, so he can't get the knock-up. Lert's coming in as well. The fortress is going down. Gimli is going down as well. So the fortress is super low. Gimli is half HP. He has leap attack. Oh, he will use the leap. Gets level 6. But yeah, the fort does go down. But yeah, that was a pretty close save. Yeah, everybody coming across to help with that. What does that mean for SSB? It means that he can push up with Saruman and Wormtongue and all of these berserkers, right? That was a pretty good attack from Crazy Old Man. Oh, Gloin is still here. Gloin takes out the fort. They just forgot about him. Huh? They forgot about Gloin. I forgot about him as well. I don't know how they got him there. I don't know how that happens. That's not game over, but that's certainly really annoying. The Isengard player won't have access to his PowerPoint tree. Let's have a look at the PowerPoints. Yusuf with quite a lot of PowerPoints. Ghost Boy just with the Tom Bombadil. SSB has racked up a Watcher with 210 PowerPoints. Falcon is not going to have access to this Fuel the Fire. It's actually pretty annoying. So Fuel the Fires won't be on right now. It's one of the best PowerPoints in the game. Oh, in fact, Glarung was kind of trying to suicide for the builder. Yeah, is it just the one builder left here from Falcon? Looks like it might just be the one builder. He's building a tower. He's got 7,000 resources, so he should just build like a fortress in that. But he's scared of this Witch King. Yeah, if Witch King hits the builder, it's over. He hasn't got another builder, right? I don't see another builder, so this is all he got. What's happening in the center is that the Southern team are all over this fortress right now. Northern team are losing control. They're panicked now. They've sent him all the money to Falcon. He's got 8,000 resources and he's not building a fort. He can't use it. Dante has not worked his way up the PowerPoint tree very well. Crazy Old Man has a 15 PowerPoint and 2 10s. So he's been doing work. Yeah, if you get damage on an enemy fortress, you will rack up good ring points. And this is everyone's ring points. So I don't see the Isengard builder, honestly. Oh, it's here, building a fortress here. But is it too little, too late? Now the center fort is going down. There's hobbits here, which will be really nice into the heroes. And also the Thranduil level 4 will be good. Yeah, Crazy Old Man carrying right now. He's got the Dwarven Catapult as well. He's already taken out the Isengard fortress. And the Eagles are coming in, so from Fëanor to help finish this fortress off. And this could be GG, because there's forged blades on these pikemen as well. This fortress is so tanky. We've got the elf heroes here, though, just kind of killing everything. And yeah, this looks to be a second fortress going down. This could well be GG. Crazy was carrying in all the games. Well, he suddenly carried in this game. That's what it looked like to me. He played great. Played really, really well. I didn't see how he managed to hide Gloin here. But the Northern team won't give up. This is a 4v4 tournament. They've got plenty of Ithilien Rangers here. They've got lots of money. Oh, they are just going to call it. They're going to be defeated. Okay. Well, there we have it. We've got a nice win here for the old boys. So take a in the best of 5. They take a 3-1 win against V9 was a mistake in the first quarterfinal of the day. So yeah, pretty nice. Yeah, V9 was mistaken against old boys. Next we'll have the Chicken Warriors versus Solid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the score and I'm going to get another beer. So you guys have like a couple of minutes break before the next game. So then we'll get into it. And I'll give you a little video just in the meantime because I'm awesome. Oh no, I won't do that. Never mind. I won't do that. Because I'd have to quit everything. Chicken Warriors versus Solid. Okay, I'm just gonna be right back, everyone. I need to fill my beer glass. All right, cool. So we've got like nearly 20 viewers right now, I think. Do we have nearly 20? According to Streamlabs, we do. That's more than I normally have. Great. So we'll just dive straight into the next series, Chicken Warriors versus Solid. There'll be no normal maps left for the next games. Yeah, you're allowed to play the regular maps, but they just chose to play weird ones. This is a bit more of a common map, so this is Gondor Outpost. So we've got Smaug here. Oh, Smaug, you're in the chat as well. Good stuff. Smaug here, Miraculix. Going for a Fast Rax. Fast Rax. Oh, Mace Shadow is on this team as well, and also PBR. So PBR, Mace Shadow, Mirat, and Smog against the Chicken Warrior. Oh no, they're the Chicken Warriors, and they're against Loken, JLS, Ulpith, and Baba Voice. We've seen this as a team in action before, and this is a French team, I believe. So we'll see how well they do. Smog, so good, says chat. Let's go, Dr. Lecter with the Easter Bunny. Alright, so I got a new beer for this series, so let's, got a beer Moretti. Cheers, everyone. This is one of those 660ml bottles, because you just get a little more bang for your buck with this. So, Smaug playing as Elf. Looks like Miraculix is running straight for the center outpost. Lots of pings going down from Opith, who started 4 farm stables. JLS has got Men of the West as well, and he has not got a barracks yet, so JLS does not have a barracks. Oh no, he does. He has this stables here. My bad. It's confusing, there's so many men Too many men on this team. They're all playing men. I don't know how all these four guys got Men of the West, but maybe they all picked men or something. Men is kind of bad into elves, right? So we'll see. Oh, we got double buff elf, Smog. Doing a good job of defending himself. But Pike Cav is hard to deal with because, yeah, I mean, you can't chase the Cav with pikes. You can't chase the Cav with Cav because there's pikes. And you can't kill the pikes with swords and archers because there's Cav, right? So it's a good combination. And in fact, yeah, Loken will maybe look for a second tree. He's going to severely damage this tree if he does not take it down. So, yeah, in fact, will get the kill. So he gets 2 trees. It's a pretty good attack, honestly, from Loken here. On the right-hand side of the map, we've got Men of the West against PBR. So Baba Voy coming in hot with a couple of Gondor archers. Nice attack, honestly. Does have more archers there. We have our first heroes, Eomer, coming out of this Men of the West player, which is Opif. Opif went random and they all picked men. Oh, right. Milf Hunter giving me the lowdown. And he went random and he got men anyway, so yeah, pretty unlucky. In fact, Smog is under a bit of pressure right now, but does have these 2 archers and the Rivendell Lancers. Oh, actually a nice trample onto those Lorien archers from JLS. But they must have been in, yeah, they're in battle stance, otherwise they would one-shot, right? Well, they're going to come back to finish the job, or at least try. Yeah, he wants to use these Gondor Knights in aggressive stance, otherwise they won't get the one-shot. They won't get the one-shot on the archers, even though he got the flank damage. He didn't get the one-shot, so... we have JLS Eomer coming up as well. Chat is popping off, man. Miraz always playing with the same tactics. Make some orcs, then Black Riders, then Witch King. Well, you're not wrong. Look, he's made some orcs. Now he's going for the Black Riders. So, yeah, I mean, if it works, it works. Black Rider's a good unit against Men of the West. Now the Boromir Horn of Gondor is changed, there's no way of pinning them down until you have Cloud Break. You don't want to have to rely on a 15 power point power just to stun another unit, you know, to take it down. No flies from men. There's not too many ways to deal with the Black Riders. Hey, PBR, how's it going, man? You're in this game. On this side, PBR playing as Elf and holding off in a 2v1 situation early on. Doing well, getting the Haldir out. And making a push here against Baba Voy. Your friend Angmar is applying pressure as well, but will lose a couple of mills. That's May Shadow Fax, so very famous player. Excuse me. Smug saying, I just missed trampling 4 archer battalions. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're Rivendell Lancer. This is level 2.5. Oh, fantastic. Oh, brilliant use of a 10 power point. Smog, absolutely fantastic. He clicked the 10 power point power and he used it on his base. It's awesome. They're never going to be able to get through this. GG. No re. So a few pings going down on the north because it looks like Miraculix has been able to take out a few of the farms right on the north side of the map, and he will come over for this level 2 now for a Opif, and Easterlings are pretty good at taking down farms, honestly. Like, they're not bad. Thanks, man. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, Jaguar, did Balin send you our group stage games versus the French guys? Those are the only 2 group stage games that weren't casted. Yeah, Balin has sent me some games, so I do need to cast them, Jaguar. I've casted some games of you as well. So you can find them on YouTube, probably. On my YouTube, I think I put them up there somewhere. But they might be on my Twitch as well. Yeah, there were some pretty good games, honestly. So close games. This game is not that close. We've got Black Riders out of Mirak. We've got Smog kind of getting all these tramples off. Just so many tramples from Smog. Oh wow, just unbelievable amounts of tramples. I haven't missed any of them. There've just been so many. And yeah, I mean this red Man of the West has absolutely nothing now. This map is okay. Gondor Outpost is fine, but as soon as you give over this outpost, then it's going to be hard. In fact, it looks like Loken has the outpost right now, so you should be able to afford something good. Oh, Black Rider is getting a nice trample on these rangers, but won't one-shot because they're in battle stance. So now it looks like they're getting stuck. They won't even finish off that Gondor Archer battalion because the banner carrier is level 2. But will be annoying, and will take a lot to try and kind of take this down. Always try and use your stances. You can hockey them D and F, you know, and whatever for a battle stance, aggressive stance. We'll zoom over to the other side of the map, where it looks like our friend in the chat, JLS, no, PBR, sorry. Our friend PBR is building a forward Enmut, and unfortunately will not be going for the tree beard, he'll just be going for an Ent. So, I don't know how I feel about that. You guys know how I feel about Treebeard, the daddy. But an interesting angle of attack now, getting the pincer off here of all of these units in the center, and May Shadow and PBR will be getting a pincer off. There is coming Elvenwood as well, so really nice place to put the Elvenwood from PBR. Yeah, actually a pretty good flank, not gonna lie. Makes sure that fight gets won. We do have a Gandalf coming out. Let's see if Gandalf can get the one shot. He does cancel the Wizard Blast because PBR has run away. Oh yeah, and Gandalf does get level 3 off that first Wizard Blast, so yeah, that's pretty good for Gandalf. That's kind of what you want with the Gandalf. You need to get level 2, but to get level 3 off the first Wizard Blast, that's huge. You got a huge Wizard Blast out there. Smog being pretty methodical with his push, keeping a high unit count, being able to kind of make enough units. Meanwhile, his ally Miraculous has just some Black Riders and a couple of Orc units here. Actually, this will be annoying to deal with. I don't see too many ranges for the long shot. So this will be annoying to deal with, and yeah, with the buff now, oh wow, they're just gonna Gondor trample it. The trample just came straight in. I don't know how those Eastlings I don't know how those Eastlings didn't get the kill there. Yeah, the Eastlings. What? How are these Eastlings? How are they not getting way more kills? I don't know. Okay, well, JLS just doing some like wizardry stuff here. Trampling with the double buff, maybe they don't get the crush revenge damage? That was kind of weird, right? Oh, it looks like, yeah, PBR is on the fortress now with the Hent. Fort is half HP, but I don't see where the Gandalf is here. So, did he lose the Gandalf level 3? Well, this Ent is just like bashing the fortress down now. There's no siege out of north. They've got no way. There's Treebid now finally coming to finish the job. Rebuild is coming clutch. Looks like the North team are just trying to wait for enough units, but they lost their Gandalf, didn't they? So I missed that in the cast. It's hard to kind of find everything in the cast. I missed the Gandalf going down, level 3. I thought that Gandalf was going to do work. Don't forget to like and follow my channel, you guys, if you haven't already. because I need like some more followers so I can. Um, I can't get any. I can't get Twitch affiliate yet. I'm not gonna followers. Cloud break coming down. I mean, we have Lurian Archers level 5 with the Silver Fawn arrows will be pretty nice. The Cloud break coming down used to trample some of those rangers. Double buff with the Haldir as well. Is nice, is nice. Miraculous has been doing good harass, making sure that the enemy cannot get a good economy in the mid game. And PBR does take down the fortress, so PBR takes down the Babavoy fortress. So pretty well played there by PBR. Make sure he wins his side. Jago is saying, yeah, I saw the 2 streams, or the previous stream, 2 games. Those 2 games cannot be cast, so I can cast them later because I've got the replays. No, I've got them. I've got them. He sent me them yesterday. My guess is Balin didn't send you the replays because he got wrecked like a noob. That is pretty funny. uh, uh, well, I mean, I'll be the judge if someone gets wrecked by a noob. I mean, this game over. Why haven't this team surrenders? Treebeard's just like destroying them. Even Mordor have a catapult on this hill. Smarg being very, very safe. Double well, double statue. Meanwhile, his allies have just like kind of blasted all the way through. Microphone too close now? Okay, thank you for letting me know. I'll put it there. Yeah, the mic volume is a bit weird. I don't know. Keeps like... Ghost Boy crying about the mic. Hi Choi, how's it going? Choi's team is bullying Excel on stream. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. Yeah, you were flaming him pretty hard. Yeah, I love a good flame though. The bullying is kindness, right? I don't know why PBR has left this fortress on 1 HP. PBR, can you explain yourself? Why you've just left this fortress on 1 HP? You've literally got the end here. You've got the Treebeard here, and this fortress on 1 HP in the middle. I mean, this game is super over, isn't it? I don't know why they're playing on. They still have the central outpost by the looks of things. The red player, Loken, has still got the outpost. Wow, this is just comical now. I'm just gonna zoom out and then like fast forward. Okay. Okay. That was Chicken Warriors versus Solid. That was game 1. Oh, we finally got a regular map. We've got Pelennor Fields coming up for game 2. Okay. Guys, why did Striker not participate in the tournament? It's because he told me it was because he didn't want to commit to like a month-long tournament. He can't play all the time, so that was the reason. But I think he would play a tournament. Next tournament we could do on a weekends. We can do like it would be easy to do. I've organized a tournament on a weekend before, and it's possible to do. Okay, so we've got the god damn this like 4 Men of the West team. Again on the north side, JLS, Opif, Babavoy. And this time we have Smog picking Elf, of course, like a noob. PBR as well, picking Elf like a noob. I hope you guys are still in my chat. We also have Miraculix on them picking Mordor and Shadowfax picking the Angmar. So same factions as last time. Shadow picking the Angmar for the stream. Stream likes to see Rogue Ash, Witch King, Karsh, that kind of thing. And Angmar is obviously the Rise of the Witch King. You know, it's the faction. It's the faction. Smug can't even remember this game. Well, Sunny Jim, we are gonna remember it for you right now. It looks like you've gone for a fast tracks to capture the outpost. I don't mind that at all. Your opponent has gone for a fast tracks and may well be. Oh, he's getting swords first. I thought he might creep the white lair. This is actually a slightly better start to creep the lair first, and then capture with the third unit, because you can do 2-unit push after you creep the white lair. Then you get the cash from here as well, which is quite a lot. So you get a good lead there, but capturing outposts is just as good. But I think with Men of the West into Elf, I would like to rush the Elf with the Pike Sword combo. Try and catch the Elf off guard. Try and cheese him. Looks like PBR doing well, getting a Lorien Sword around the back early. But he will run into archery range. We'll see if JLS can defend this outpost here. This Gondor soldier should be running to here, right? So he's now going to lose this outpost because the soldier that captured here, he should be just defending. You need to just defend the structure that is going to get hit, right? So now he's going to lose his outpost. That's actually pretty big. That's like the equivalent of losing like 3 farms. So that's big, you know? So well played from PBR. Oh, we have Snow Trolls coming out of Mace Shadow. We'll help Miraculix to defend. And on this side we have Smog, kind of getting 2v1 right now. Does well to get the block on from these Gondor Knights, but there's good micro by both players. And he will have to give over this white lair, unfortunately. He's just got 1 barracks against 2 barracks, right? So there's going to be twice as many units here, almost. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. And Smog getting a pretty bad rally call, honestly. Men of the West just needs to retreat right now, wait out the rally call, and then come back with a bigger army. But he's not going to do that because he sucks. And he's going to fight this stupid fight where he's down a rally call and his units are just sitting here. What? Dude, what am I watching, man? What am I watching? That's terrible. How did he not even rally call these units? Is this guy? He's got rally call. Why doesn't he use it? Dear Lord. Okay, well, whatever. Red is Loken. He does still manage to hold the position because he's got 2 barracks against 1. So he still manages to hold the position, but there's a Glorfindel out now. Oh, and in fact, Miraculix does take down the outpost, so that will be pretty annoying. Oh, the outpost went to the Opif player. Oh, that's interesting. Normally, the outpost goes to the side laner. What's happening here is that there's like an elf death ball from PBR against this Men of the West player, JLS. They both use rally call at the same time, so the buff wears off at the same time as well. And looks like PBR is got some more units in backup. Opif has gone for the King Theoden, which is a good hero into the elf. Provide the leadership, and we'll be able to level up the units, and then later on, this glorious charge, you need this as Men of the West into the elf. So Theoden, definitely a good hero to get early, very cheap hero as well. Dr. Lecter saying Rise of the Witch King is greater than Girlfriend, is greater than Dogshit, is greater than Falcon, is greater than Joy. That is pretty funny. Ban Fal. Hey, Choi, oh, die. That is pretty funny. I don't ban anyone. You can say what you like in this stream. This stream is I'm not a ban hammer kind of guy. I don't have anyone banned. So that was pretty funny. Uh, uh, that is funny. Ghost Boy saying we should have Barking and Leslo into our team instead of Yusef and Dante. Lesloche is a pretty good player, not gonna lie. Like he's an engine, right? You put him in this back spot here. He just builds a ton of units, a ton of farms. Doesn't do any of this bullshit with like Gandalf Rush. Doesn't do any of this Gandalf Rush BS. He uh, he plays percentage Rise of the Witch King with lots of units. I like that. I like that about his playstyle. Here comes Gandalf with a huge Wizard Blast on PBR's entire army. Yeah, we'll get nearly level 3, so not the best Gandalf Wizard Blast we've seen today, but pretty good one. You would like to see him use Lightning Sword kind of immediately after, just try and get that level 3. But he's sending the Gandalf to the other side of the map, where May Shadowfax and Smug have carved up this Loken player who's playing without an outpost. His ally took the outpost and didn't rebuild. He's playing minus an outpost. He's playing down an outpost against Smug into a bad matchup. We've got Glorfindel just hitting the fortress, in fact. So, yeah, this is looking pretty bad for the Northern team right now.
Let your bows sing.
Dr. Lecter saying in 4v4 Solas is better than Irby, is better than Leslie. Well, I have not seen Irby for a long time, so I don't know about that. Oh, this Glorfindel's going down. Oh, we'll get the heal up, and the rebuild will come up as well. So I don't think you can take the fort now, but we'll try and get the chip damage. We'll get the ring points for a little while longer. Unfortunately, it loses a few Mifflin sentries to the fire, and we'll have to retreat. Gandalf thought about using Lightning Sword there, but decided not to. Oh wow, what's going on over here? We've got a Snowbind being used because, yeah, this all of these white rangers are in fact from the Northern team, and suddenly there's been a huge swing after that Gandalf Wizard Blast PBR, having absolutely no units left, and his allies have been on the other side of the map. I mean, Miraculix is just playing with these kind of orcs and Eastlings, and if we know one thing about Miraculix is that he's going for the Black Riders. Yeah, he is. He's going for the Black Riders, and he's just got the Black Riders. So the fact that he waited so long for the Black Riders meant that there was a lot of pressure here on his allies. So yeah, maybe a bit too soon for the Black Riders, because with a slightly better attack than PBR would have lost. Maybe this tree, maybe lost his outpost as well. But it looks like the white men of the West player is just going to retreat. I feel like he could be a bit more aggressive there as well. But now there's the Black Riders. It will be harder to defend. And if we zoom across to the other side of the map, we've got May Shadow and Smug making a really good attack now into Loken and Opif. Yeah. Irby carried Matty in 2v2 tournament big time. Yeah, well, Irby was a fantastic player for 2v2, for 4v4. And even for 1v1, he was able to learn 1v1 as well. So Irby is very good. But I haven't seen him for a year maybe. So there was someone playing with Irby's Irby's name the other day, but I think it was WWW. People chatting about 4v4, best 4v4 players, but nobody's saying my name. Did Barking kiss Striker? What? Yeah, I'm with you on this one, Barking. What the fuck is this question? It was Demi playing as Irby? No, not in the 2v2. No way. Not in the 2v2 games that I was playing. I think it was WW. Because he came into chat. WW came into chat. I was playing 2v2. Someone was playing as Irby's name, and he was just winning every single game. And there's no way that Demi would win every single game in a 2v2. Boys, Chucky, you're in the top 500 with Demi, Brave, Hamster, and Dinks. Oh, thanks, man. that means a lot to me. That means a lot. Thank you, thank you. I'm in the top 500, you guys, in the world, in the universe. WWW owning up, saying it was me. Wanted to keep him alive. Yeah, you got to keep those old names alive. Yeah, man. I miss some of those old names. I used to play on the EA server with some pretty old names. Mook Sleeper, he's, well, a really old name. Geronimo, Duck, Falcon. The old Falcon was a guy called Justin. Yeah, some really old players. This fortress has just received like 3 rebuilds because everyone's playing Men of the West. And it looks like the Theoden is going to hammer down the Treebeard. So the 4th rebuild comes down on this fortress. Smog saying I missed his Arwen flood. Well, there's been 4 rebuilds on this fortress, and the fortress has gone down. So that's the reason you want to upgrade the fortress. Because you upgrade the fortress, you still get the same amount of health for the rebuild, and the fortress is tankier. So you get more bang for your buck on those rebuilds with a tankier fortress. Chucky misses everything as a caster. I do miss it all. I missed it all this game. Well, this game was pretty boring. This series is actually a bit bad, so yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna fast forward. This is kind of one-way traffic, right? Can we get good games? Yeah, I want to get to good games as well. I'm gonna quit this bullshit. It's just shit. Fuck this shit. So, Chicken Warriors vs Solid number 3. This is an 8-minute replay, so I'm just gonna fast forward it. I'm gonna fast forward this replay and then we'll get to the next game. Falcon saying don't bully people's games. Shorts Turks. Some toxic trucky coming through. Yeah, well, I mean, this is just bullshit. I mean, it's just a load of crap. I'll just try and narrate this like as best I can. Basically, what's going to happen is that we've got Mace Shadow here. Oh, we've got Miraculix, we've got PBR, we've got Smug. Miraculix is going to build some Orc Pits and do Black Rider Rush. And Mace Shadow is going to absolutely destroy JLS 1v1. And then Smug is going to crucify Loken 1v1. And then Opif and PBR. PBR is a good player, right? He's pretty good. Jaguar is saying, I played some 4v4s with Irby a few days ago. A few days ago, he changed his nickname. Pablo and I won versus him. So I don't think he's top 10 4v4. Well, if it really was him, then that surprised me. Smug saying I missed his Elven Hero Squad rush. Smug, first thing about that last replay you said was, I don't remember this game. And then suddenly you remembered that I missed your Arwen Flood. And now I missed your Elven Hero Squad. So, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Do you remember the game or not? Do you remember this game? Imagine some lame... Oh my god, my camera is just all over the place right now. Actually, Mace Shadow getting smashed by whoever this Man of the West player is. There's like a Theoden in here or something, giving leadership. And Mace Shadow doesn't have any units. Holy shit, what the fuck is going on with this camera? Imagine losing the tourney. Well, I don't know what's going on in this game. This game actually doesn't look too bad. I'm like kind of fast forwarding through it. I'm bullying. Oh, there's some like Elven Hero Squad bullshit going on from Smog. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, you've got Glorfindel, Arwen, and Elrond. Just like, dude, no one needs to watch this. We just missed an Arwen flood. Black Riders level 5. Why start the replay if I'm going to skip it? Well, I just want to confirm that, you know, there was a loss here or a win. Just go to the next one. I think we'll just go to the next one in a minute, yeah. Look, there's an elf Ent rush on the top fort. Glorfindel on the fortress. Fort goes down, and it's GG, my bro. So, yeah, we can just call it there. We'll play for Smug, getting the Elfin Heroes and laming with them to win the game. So, well played. Chicken Boys won that one. Chicken Warriors won. So I've now got a choice. I've got Little Boys against Team Slayer, which was played on the 26th. Well, I've got Little Boys versus BFME 2, which played on the 24th. So I don't mind which one we do. The first people in the chat to say which one we should do, guess it. I'm just going to do this one because this is the next one in the list. So it's Little Boys versus Team Slayer. So I'm going to change the thing. Little Boys 2. And then the score is 0-0. Little Boy's font is smaller than than the other font, which is... Oh! No, I pressed... Oh my god, I'm just such a noob. Oh my god, I clicked the wrong replay somehow. Hang on, we need to watch these in order. I'm going to come out of this replay and we'll watch them in order. I clicked the wrong replay. I don't know how that happened. I'm just clicking so fast. But we do have Tournament Hills replay to watch there, so that will be quite nice. Okay, Little Boys versus Team Slayer. Boom. Solas is good in every mod. Yeah, he's really good. But the reason is because, you know, there are lots of players who are good, right? There's like Awe, Hawe, Solas, Smok, all these guys. But like Solas is good because he like has an actual brain. Like some of these other guys are good because they just click fast in 1v1, right? They just click fast. Like Fairy, you know, like all these Awe, Hawe. Like Solas has got an absolute massive brain. So he's good at it all. Okay, so we've got Matty's Mercs on elves, a cow. We've got Heartbroker and Excelsior. So this is Geralt, right? So this is Geralt because he's picked the green color and he's trolling Matty because Matty likes to play green. And they're playing against SPQR, Thrax, which is Cow's brother, Mr. Happy and Slower. So Mr. Happy and Slower are as Obelix and Asterix, right? Choice and remove Fellwind. Nah, Fellwind is great. Fellwind is great. It's been changed, so it will only suck in the units that it hits now. It won't suck in the entire battalion. Yeah, Ghost Boy's saying the Fellwind could be changed so that it like pushes the units away from the center rather than pulling them in. Yeah, I was for that change as well. I didn't mind that. It needed a change from how it was. I thought like kind of pushing it would be good because then you could like you wouldn't be able to like arrow volley everything basically. And you could like have several units of Dark Rangers arrow volleying different areas in the circle, you know, that you've pushed them out to somehow. So it would just require a little bit more like APM basically to use it. So I wouldn't mind that change. Cow's in this replay, so Cow playing in the support spot, going for the Cav. As Men of the West, a pretty safe strategy. You can't go wrong with that. This map is not bad. I played this map earlier today. I beat Matty on this map earlier today. And yeah, I had quite a lot of fun. There are all these like different pathways. 1 pathway, 2, 3, 4, 5, here 6. So on each side of the map, like a lot of pathways. Cal coming down with some immediate harass onto SPQR, which will be pretty annoying to deal with. And yeah, this is kind of, you know, Mr. Happy going with the kind of barracks start as men in the pocket. It's not going to be as powerful as the cavalry in the pocket. What do we have? We have slower here, managing to get the troll creep off. Choice saying spectate spectate Excelsior losing a 1v1. Well, he's up here with the Men of the West, right? So he's managing to find some damage here. Bad defense by Dr. Frax, no offense, but sending 3 units after this unit of Cav is pretty bad. But his Gondor Knights will come in and clean up here, but you don't need 3 units to come here. This is just kind of, just use 1 unit, click, and then click on the Cav with 1 unit, and then you can use your other units to do some useful things. I mean, Excelsior is now winning because he's getting the creep off on the top hand side. Oh, in fact, he might... Yeah, he did get the creep off. Yeah. Okay, well, it looks like the central Men of the West player has got so many more units than Thrax. Like 4 Ranger battalions, right? And like a bunch of pikes. And Thrax has like 1, 2, 3, 4, like a couple of pikes and Gondor Knights. So I prefer this build overall from the Grey Men of the West, but just in the pocket you want Cav, really, don't you? You want Cav in the pocket, right? Just like Cal has gone for Cav in the pockets. And he's able to get some good harass down. Just being really annoying, taking out lots of trees. There's like 3 or 4 units of Gondor Knights here with Aomir. This Aomir now just level 1. But I mean, this is just really awkward to deal with. Like, how do you defend against this? It's really, really hard to defend if you haven't got Cav. Look at these units, these infantry just trying to chase all the way around the map, trying to chase all the way to try and find these Cav. I mean, all you need is, you know, even 1 or 2 units of Gondor Knights just to chase this away. Which is why I really like Men in the Pocket to build cavalry. Like, Cow is being so much more effective than this player, who's just kind of like doing absolutely nothing. His allies are even like coming back with the Haldir, just like losing so much map control. Just all for these like 3 units of Cav. So even if all these units die, it will be worth it because he's taking out all the trees. So let's see what's happening on the top hand side. Looks like Excelsior is lost a farm, but he's got the Faramir out. And there's some Gondor Knights here from Frax on the top hand side, but there's enough defense here, just with 1... Oh, a nice trample coming out. Would like to see him take the Rangers as well. Ghostboy's saying, for 4v4 games for the observers, color could be decreased to 2 colors to make things more simple for the viewer. Yeah, I'd agree with that. It's hard to follow what's going on sometimes. I don't know how they can change colors. Someone saying Matt is AFK. Well, he's built Legolas, so he might as well be AFK.
The time of the orc has come.
Legolas is the worst hero in the game. For the cost. Like, cost per what he does. Like, he barely does anything. This Hawk Strike is worse than Prince Brand's, King Brand's Slam Shot. Right? And then you need level 3 to train archers. And then you have like a melee attack. And then you need to get him level 7 before you can actually do anything. You might as well get Thranduil. Kill the enemy heroes. You know, level 4. He's got a much higher base attack with that level 4. So, I don't know. Let's see. Legolas, range damage is 165. Haldir range damage is 165. So, he's like, why would you build Legolas? Like, he is useless hero. They've both built him. Both these elf players have built Legolas. Why don't they build Thranduil? He's so much better. I'm not going to watch that bullshit. Legolas is amazing, that's why I suck. maybe that is why I suck. Alright, so what's going on? Cow being annoying still with the now Rohirrim. We now have a Tainted Land, pretty big Tainted Land going down from this Mordor player. SPQR. Take a look at the PowerPoints. Matty Merck's trying to get a 5 PowerPoint. Another one. Is Happy on 7. Excelsior on 7, so doing better than Matty. Everyone's doing better than Matty. Matty has the fewest ring points. He's gonna love that. He's gathered the fewest ring points out of everyone. That means he's done the least damage. That means he's the worst player. Yeah, exactly. Legolas shoots so fast, he's an army killer. Matty pretty bad, saying in the chat. Yeah, he is bad. Okay, well now Frack's getting a sneaky third in attack in, and he's come all the way through this pathway. This is what I'm saying about this map. Excelsior trying to build up like a forward base here, but he should build it here because this is only covering one path. This covers two paths here, and suddenly Dr. Frax, yeah, is going to be ahead. Excelsior is out of position, and Frax is going to get some good damage down. Wouldn't be surprised if he gets maybe 1, 2, 3. I'd like to see a rally call here and just split up, you know? But he doesn't rally call. And he is going to lose all these units. But I like the split. I like the split. Like these, I'd like to see these units kind of move up the path now. Frack's playing well with this attack. But suddenly these soldiers of Gondor will be taken out by Cow's cavalry red. Yeah, and so suddenly just two farms getting taken down. Oh wait, a third farm? No, just the 2 farms getting taken down. Oh my god, you love to see it. Treebeard. Let's go. Let's go, Treebeard. Treebeard's coming in hot for Matty Merckx. I take it back for what I said before. Matty Merckx, great player. Ugh. Oh dear. Healing is for noobs. What a thing. What do you mean healing is for noobs? Okay, so like this game is just going to turn into just. I mean, this map. This is why I didn't like this map so much. Is because it's just like catapult on this fortress type thing. There seems to be. I was going to say there's like maybe not enough farm space out in the map, but there is like quite a lot. Like a farm space just not being used. Like up here is not being used. Here is not being used. This farm space is being used here by Matty Merckx, but this farm space isn't being used here. So I mean, quite a lot of dead space, you know, on the map. We've finally got our Treebeard coming. Chucky, where do I live? I always open late streams. Yeah, I live in the UK at the minute, but I work for a US company. So my sleeping pattern is a bit weird. So I work until like 1 a.m. 2 a.m. I worked till 3:30 on Friday. 3:30 in the morning. It was Saturday morning. Friday night, Saturday morning. So yeah, then I do work and then I play video games. So if you do it the other way around, then your dopamine just screws you over. You can't do it. So yeah, it's just you can't do any work if you've played video games in the morning. Like it's just impossible. So yeah, that's just how I manage my life. So what's going on here? Looks like the northern team of Matty Merckx is getting a lead now. 2 catapults are hitting SPQR's base. So I don't really like how SPQR is built here. He's in the front spot. He's in the bitch seat. And he's built all of his production like right at the front. And it's just he is so easy to take it down. Chucky, am I a lady boy? I'm not a lady boy, no. No. No, I believe the body that I was born in is the body for me. I wasn't born in someone else's body. I think that's retarded. I think that's really stupid. Am I remote dev? No, not quite. I'm remote though, I won't remote. Cow Still running around with these horses. I mean, you know, oh, we finally got Thranduil out level 1, okay. Why are you calling me a lady boy? I don't understand. Why has everyone built their barracks in front of their fortress? They're just so easy to take down. Aye, aye, aye. We've got Noldors now coming out of this player, slower. So let's see how Mighty Mercs deals with this. He's got the Thranduil, the Legolas. His heroes are more leveled, right? So the Legolas level 4. So the level 4 Legolas will have 191 range damage. Oh, a big snipe on the Haldir there from the Hawk Strike. This Legolas here is level 5 now. This Haldir level 6, range damage 209. That will be higher than the Legolas damage, that's 201. As Thranduil's level 1 on 330 range damage, so do you know what I mean? It's like the level 5 Legolas has got less damage than the level 1 Thranduil. Because the level 1 Thranduil is 330 damage. The level 5 Legolas is 201. They're all useless against these Ents, but that's like another point. I mean, in the Elf Mirror, you need the Ents before the heroes. I think Thranduil is a good hero to get, but then you really need the Ents, right? Or Silver Thorns. Matty's got both, and so Matty's just going to be having a much better army now. Here comes Cal with the Knights of Dol Amroth. Cal is ML, is that machine learning? And mobile developer. Choi saying that we should all become pro Rise of Witch King streamers like May Shadow. May Shadow is an absolute legend for streaming as much as he does. I won't have anyone say a bad word about the May Shadow. Here comes Glorious Charge. This is what you want against the elves. Glorious Charge coming in hot. Oh, he's going to take out all of these mercs. Plus 14 for every single one. Boom. Down you go. Sit down. Sit down, Matty Mercs. And also these Ents are somehow on fire as well. I don't know how those Ents became to be on fire. Oh, this Treb. This Treb has made him go on fire. So a slight swing back, but there's just so much Excelsior is now on SPQR's base. And there's not enough defense here. Dr. Frax frantically trying to come across, but seems to have lost his Theoden. He's now built the Aragorn level 2. So can Aragorn get inside all these rangers? Oh, here comes a Gandalf. Oh, Gandalf's actually going to walk up to these rangers. Big trample in the meantime coming down here. And it's a huge Wizard Blast from Gandalf. Gets all of those rangers from Dr. Thrax. He wasn't watching, needed to kite that back. Thranduil getting a massive... Gandalf, sorry, getting a massive Wizard Blast. And there's just a lot of... I mean, this Knights of Dol Amroth are going to beat these Gondor Knights. So this is worthless, this now. But Aragorn getting some levels, level 4 now. Oh, this Isengard Fortress is pretty low. Did I just miss something? This Isengard Fortress is pretty low. Oh, there's more catapults coming here from the North team. Ghost Boy saying Matty's lost his talent nowadays. he's too old or something. He's not. He's my age, I think. Alright, the Aragorn doing well. So Aragorn level 4 is pretty good. I mean, he does need level 10 to be useful though, which is why he's good against the melee heroes, but against the anything else, I mean, it's pretty useless. He's good against dwarves. Oh, in fact, SPQR just calling it, and Mr. Happy and SPQR just saying GG. GG, no re. Well, I'm sorry to say, boys, there will be a re. There may be even 2 re's, because we're about to jump into the next game as well. Oh. Oh, dear. Let's get into it. Boom. It was this one, wasn't it? Little Boys was slower. Hello, a real baby Cthulhu. What a name. A real baby Cthulhu. How is it going? That is pretty funny. Um, okay, so Little Boys won that game, didn't they? So it's 1-0. Okay, now we'll get into game two. And we've got Cal on the Isengard, and we've got Excelsior in the pocket on the Angmar. Oh no, wait, this is a different map than the one I was thinking of. This is Ringlow River, where it's north against south. So everyone will be playing this way. And Matty picking elves, like a noob. And we have Geralt on this side as well. So that is a pretty fun setup. We've got Slower and Mr. Happy here. So men and elves against men and elves on the left hand side. A mirror. And we have SPQ on the Isengard, Dr. Frax on the Men of the West, playing into the evil factions of Isengard and Angmar. Look at Mr. Happy's start. Okay. Oh, that is a forward barracks into a tower. Oh wow, forward barracks into a tower. Yeah, wow. I'd like to see this as an archery range. I mean, if you're going to do this, like, why not build an archery range? Failed the IQ crisis. I mean, this tower is way too early. This is why. I mean, towers are not that good, guys. Like, they are really not that good. Like, if you build towers, like, you're a noob, basically. You're used to playing noob games. These guys play Stonewayne Valley too much, so they think tower rushes. Did he cancel that? He is going to lose that builder. Did he cancel the tower or not? I didn't see. I didn't see if he cancelled the tower. And now he's going to fight one unit against two. Oh yeah, this has just gone really, really bad. 2 units against 3. It's just a really bad start for Mrs. Slower and Happy. The rally call comes down here as well from Main Mercs. But yeah, it looks like Gerald's taken the outpost, so... I mean, with the barracks here as well, that's probably GG, isn't it? Is that GG already? I mean, all they need to do is sit here, but they might as well just sit here because the barracks is right here. Main Mercs with the fast racks. That's what you need to do when there's an outpost on the map. This outpost is where free farms. And doesn't take any command points up. Oh my god, look at this archery range position. Just getting smashed by a cow. Oh, he's not even got a good... he's not even clumped it against his farm. Uh-oh, down goes the archery range. He's not even going to get any units out. That's so unfortunate. He was well found by Cow. I mean, I don't know why Cow was running that way, but he did, and he's suddenly found Mr. Happy's archery range. I like the split here, Cow, because you're able to get this farm and you're also pulling units. It's a lot harder to defend when there's a unit split like that than it is to attack. So you're APM taxing the enemy as well. This unit is gonna just die. You could have run it here, but getting the chip damage is nice because that can go down easily enough later, and even may take another farm here. So yeah, really nice attack from Cow, kind of helping out on the left hand side, taking out another farm. Oh, they used the rebuild. Okay, well they should have used the rebuild on the last farm. Never mind. So what's going on here is SPQR is playing Isengard into Excelsior as Angmar. Excelsior just going for double racks. That seems to be fine, I think, in this. When the map is so up and down like this, you can just build this. But typically with Angmar against Isengard, you want the Wolf Riders, and when you've got an Eisen here, you've got an Elf here, no access to good Cav. Matty doesn't build Cav that much, so perhaps Wolf Rider Snow Troll would have been nice, but it's much of a muchness. I think if you get the Hwaldar out and you do Dark Ranger stuff here, I think that's perfectly good. A Dark Ranger is the best unit you can build here when the map is so up and down. Ghost was saying, special, why you blocked me in Game Ranger. I didn't understand. You were talking about kicking, but I don't remember. Hi, guest special. How are you doing? That is funny. Did you really block her? Did you? I don't block anyone. I think if you can't handle like a bit of flaming from someone else, or if you can't handle someone else's point of view, then you're just a pussy basically. So yeah, I think I don't block anyone for that reason. I think I can handle it if someone's got another point of view. This is a what I call a bad attack. So he's used the rally call. He's got 3 Gondor soldiers, and he will take a tree down, but this can be easily cleaned up. And 3 units of Gondor soldiers, 750 resources, and plenty of command points. And you know, in the mid game, this is not really what you want to be doing. If there was a hero here, be getting leveled up. So yeah, in fact, Glorfindel will be getting leveled up here. Wow, level 2 in one fell swoop. And yeah, won't even take this Malon tree. So this is what I call a bad attack. You can't really just attack willy-nilly like that, just with random units. It looks like we have tower wars going on. SPQR against Excelsior. Excelsior taking down that tower, which was up there on the hill, on the high ground. Matty is crying for free. I'd like to be on Matty's team so that I could just make him cry a little bit. Cow with 4 units here and the alerts. Gonna park outside the base. I like it. But is it an overextension? It could well be, because you've got SPQR with Isengard coming here, getting the surround on, and in fact these 4 units are now looking a little bit thin, so we'll have to retreat. Again, if there was Cav coming out of the bomb sides, which I guess there's some Warg Riders, but you could chase that alerts down if there's the Sharku there. That's why I could quite like this Men of the West player to go Cav, or one of these Men of the West players to go Cav. Cal saying, I forgot my allies excel. So this side of the map is like kind of even. In fact, I would say South have an advantage because SPQR has so many units. But on the left-hand side of the map, I mean, it's just one-way traffic because Matty and Geralt, I mean, they're even able to build up a Treb here. We've got the Arwen coming in, level 1. But there's just not enough. There's just not enough units here from Asterix and Obelix. He's had to rebuild his barracks again. He's just behind that archery range, sorry, which went down earlier. And Geralt is going to be first to the Trebs, which is pretty nice. They've elected to go Matty on the Mercs, the level 2 barracks, rather than get the Ents. And Geralt is, yeah, on the level 1 archery range and getting the Trebs. So very fast Trebs from the North team, and I like that they've gone for the Treb on Geralt. Allows Matty to get the Mercs. And with this Fire Treb as well, it will be good into the Elf if the Elf goes for the Ents. So yeah, I really like this strategy from the North team on the left-hand side. Let's see over here, which is a bit more dynamic. So we've got Tower Wars here and kind of well statue bullshit. We've got well here from for SPK, and SPK has rallied his units, but he's getting 2v1, and well, Thrax doesn't have any units. He's got all of these rangers back in his base, taking the marketplace as well. But he really needs to come across and help SPQR. I feel like one arrow volley could be really, really effective here. Wow, chat is seriously popping off, man. I should focus on pointing out every mistake made by Matty. Okay, let's do that. So Matty Mercs, firstly, he's got a cash flow of 1400. He's gone for the Elven Mist, and he's going to go for into the Eagles against Elves, who have the best archers in the game, and Men of the West, who should be getting the Rangers by now. So I'd like to see the Ents PowerPoint tree, particularly as there's no way for there have to be a tainted land from the other side somehow. Like men can't build tainted land. Let's keep our eye on this 1200 cash flow. I mean, there's 1200 cash flow. He's just got 1 barracks. What is he building with this? It's like 1500 cash flow. He hasn't got a forge. He hasn't got the Elrond. He hasn't got the Legolas. Or he hasn't got the Thranduil. He's not going for the Eagle. Not going for the Ents. He's just really bad. Yeah, you're right, Kai. He's just bad. He's just a bad player. He's not even captured this outpost. This outpost is captured by the Men of the West player, Mr. Happy. So that is actually a pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Matty is not even captured the outpost. Well, he also just got spear thrown there. I mean, pretty bad play by Matty to get spear thrown like that. Matty flexing on him. He's letting them have the outpost and still winning. Yeah, maybe that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. Well, this game's over. I mean, Thranduil's been built here. I don't. This obsession with Elven heroes is. I mean, imagine Thranduil 3,000 resources, right? Imagine like I'd rather have 3 units of Mirkwood archers with Silverthorn arrows, the same price. What's going on here? Cow with a ballista. SPQR just like losing his whole army 2v1. Dr. Frax a bit slow to catch up. They haven't coordinated very well, SPQR and Frax. I feel like they could coordinate a lot better, you know? Because Thrax is getting leadership here from the Theoden. There's leadership from Lurtz, so they're kind of wasting heroes. You know, they might as well just have one of those for leadership. Probably the Theoden is better, and then get the Shaku for these Cav. Or the Wormtongue. Is a good hero. I always think Lurtz is great, but maybe this Theoden could be like a, you know, something else. But you don't really need it, do you? Slower, happy SPQ in TeamSpeak, but Thrax was not in TeamSpeak. 15 minutes till Rohan Spearman. Yeah, I mean, you would like to see the... I mean, there's no Cav from the north, so... I don't even know why there's even pikes being built by south. Uruk Warrior is much better, I know. That's a seriously good unit. I mean, this is over. This game's over. Geralt carrying Matty really hard here on the left-hand side of the map. Look at this, like, Thranduil just can't do anything. The hero is so expensive. You have to get so much value out of it. Like, that is 3,000 units. 3,000 cash. You know, you've got to kill, like, 3 heroes with that to just pay for itself. Or, like, you've got to kill, like, 10 units from the Elven Barracks just to pay for itself before it actually does anything. So, yeah, it's just these Elven heroes are a waste of money. Here come the Eagles, and it should be GG. His fortress is down. Ping's still going down here in the centre, but yeah, this game is very much over. Let's see, he was happy. Didn't even make it to a 10 power point. Geralt doing well, getting two 5 power points, 2 10 power points, and 5 left over. Excelsior. We have Dr. Frax here, getting a lone tower. Cow, SPQR. Matty didn't get as many ring points as Geralt, so Geralt actually got more ring points than Matty. And there we have it. That's the end of that. So that was Little Boys versus Team Slow game 3. Oh no, game 2, sorry. We'll dive into game 3. What am I drinking? Hopefully I'm not going to be... I'm drinking a very nice beer called Birra Moretti. And I'd recommend it. In the UK you can get these big bottles, 660 millilitres. They are three for £5.50 in my local Tesco. Chucky, add dummy replays next time. Yeah, well, I know. Yeah, I do need to do that. I do need to add dummy replays. But I don't know whether these games are best of 3 or best of 5. So I'll do the dummy replays for the semi-final. We've got Slower here on the Elf this time. Mr. Happy on Men of the West. Dr. Thrax on the Angmar, and SBQR picking the Elves this game. Elves into Angmar. Excelsior and Angmar. Matty Merc actually taking the Dwarfs this game. That's not his best faction. Cow on Angmar and Geralt on the Elf. So Geralt playing with Cow this game, where Excelsior played with Cal last game. So they've swapped it round. And this time, um, we've got an Elf Mirror here in the bottom hand side. And we've got Men of the West into Angmar, and we've got Elf into Angmar. So we've got good into Angmar, and we've got good into Angmar here as well. So plenty of Angmar in this game, and plenty of Elf. 3 Elves, 3 Angmars. Um, this map is got the the outpost, sorry, and the spider pits here. So Gerald said he can't handle carrying Maddie again. He needs to play with someone better. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, Matty is a pretty bad player. It looks like, yeah. So SPQR has built. I don't like this from SPQR. He's built the Lorien swords to take this rocks, where he needs to build the pikes because they kill the rock faster. You can't creep the spider lair with the pike, but you can just run around it, and then, or you can, you can send a unit. Archer and pike can creep this easily enough, but all you really want to do is cap the outpost if this is going to be your strat. And these Lorien swords are taking this down pretty slowly, and so suddenly Excelsior is coming with a huge attack. There's going to be 2 units rally called. Is going to have to take these Lorien swords off from their mission, and he's given up control of this in. So I'm not sure I like this start from SPQR. He kind of chickened out to try and defend here. He chickened out from coming up. Barking has tipped $3. Matty's so bad. Wow. I've never been tipped before. Wow. That is amazing. I did not expect that. I didn't even know you could tip my stream. Luckily, I've hooked up a PayPal. So, wow. Good guy barking. Thank you. You're the first income I've ever made from Rise of the Witch King. So, yeah. So, yeah, I hope the stream is good enough for you. Okay, well, now we've got Matty actually creeping now and taking the outpost for himself. Did I know Barking will donate $500 in the next tournament? No, I didn't know that. Ghost Boy saying I need to have I made $100 to withdraw. Oh no! Well, I'm gonna have to do a bit more streaming then, aren't I? In that case, Smog trying to change the subject, saying anyone here play chess? I play chess, Mr. Smog, and I have many chess trophies in my house. I used to be really good when I was young, and then everyone learned the openings, and I'm not as good anymore since they learned the openings. But I play still around about 1500s elo, not very good. But I used to play I used to just open with Scholars Mate every single game, win tons, and this is like sort of under 12s, under 14s chess. Win loads with Scholars Mate. You either win instantly or like I'll have had the same position every game. Now I play King's Gambit, so I play E4 King's Gambit. I can play D4 as well, but I enjoy them both. And I play Dutch Defense, and I play Sicilian Defense. I play Wing Defense as black pieces. Chess is a good game, but it's just a little bit too like autistic for me. You just got to calculate and all this bullshit. Like I'd rather play a game like this where it's like sort of I was build goblins and orcs. Yeah, it's much better for you. Better for the soul. Ghost Boy, what is your ELO? 1800s. Wow, Falcon is 1800s. Wow, let's go. Nice battle wagon trample coming out of here. There seems to be no pikes. SPKR's no pikes, so Mighty Merc's just getting easy tramples with these battle wagons, and Excelsior just able to build wild men, kill structures, that type of thing. So the North team are getting a good start on this game. Boys Trucky skip this game. This looks over. I mean, this is over already, isn't it? Look at Matty Mercs. It's just like, oh, he gets the heal off on the battle wagons. Yeah, Dr. Thrax. If Thrax had access to Fellwind right there, I'm going to be really annoyed. He did. He did have access to Fellwind. He did have access to Fellwind. He could have killed both wagons. The thing is, if you use Fellwind to kill those wagons, you get like 2 ring points for that. Anyway, because you kill the wagons, it's like a ring point and a half. And then you kill some other units, you win the fight. Like, you get at least... You're paying back at least 2 or 3 ring points. It's a pretty good spell in that situation. Cal saying Excel pretty bad, although Matty is also pretty bad. Matty is pretty funny player. He is a funny player. He just he eco starts, so that's why his score looks so good, because he always does an eco start. And but is he that? How effective is he? How effective is Matty Mercs in 4v4? I mean, this tournament will tell. Oh wow, we've got like, we've got a Legolas, my favourite hero, obviously doing absolutely nothing to defend against his Treebeard. His Treebeard is just invulnerable here. And imagine this like Legolas. Imagine if this was like actually units, you know, for the barracks. I don't know what they're doing, like running back. I mean, they just need to defend the Treebeard. They win the game, right? I'll keep my eye on the health bar. I mean, this is just absolutely garbage. Wow, nice slam shot. Yeah, nice slam shot from a 3,000 resource slam shot. This is just such a BS hero. So shit. And he's built Thranduil as well. But his thought's gonna go down. Look at Thranduil try and kill this Treebeard. I mean, that is just like, you're joking, right? That is just insane. Oh, he gets a rebuild. Wow, pro rebuild, you guys. I mean, this is just... I don't know why these archers aren't coming in now. I guess Thranduil's killed them all, and now he's coming in with the melee. Fellwind coming out, so that they can take the fort down. And Treebeard will go down, but there's still this Ent, which will take a while to go down as well. So the Ent just needs one more hit, and yeah, suddenly it's GG. Fortress is down. They've got the bind here with the archers in the tower, and they're even winning on the other side of the map as well. So yeah, this is over, this game. I'll let this game run, and I'm going to go to the toilet real quick because I need to pee before the next match. And then we've got the next match of this series, and then we've got another series to come as well.
I speak with the Witch King's voice. I am the Whisperer. I come to command. I am the Fist of Angmar.
Game's still going. I thought it'd be over by now. Oh, I thought this game would be over by now. But it's not. It's still going. I fucked up? How did I fuck up?
I come to command. I speak with the Witch King's voice.
Sad thing is, Chucky, what's it? I've seen this game before. Oh, this is the game where they thought it was over and then they lost. Is that it? Oh my god. Okay. Well, I should be taking this more seriously then, shouldn't I?
I am the
Yeah,
fist
because
of
it looks like
Angmar.
they've taken down the bind area where they had the... They've got this Ent in melee mode. They've taken down the bind. This is the one where Matty Merck said GG halfway through the game in all chat, or he said that was
I
easy.
speak with the
He
Witch
said
King's
GG
voice.
easy in all chat, and then they lost. That is so funny. So I just screwed up, didn't I? Yeah, because I thought this game was over. Thranduil level 5 now, so it's actually useful. Arwen level 5, will nobody be level 6. They want to try and level these heroes up to level 6. At level 6 they'll have the Wind Walk, and they'll have the Arwen Flood as well. Uh-oh, Tom Bombadil getting the knockback on the Thran. Boys, Trucky, watch the other side. Okay, I'll watch the other side. This is the game where Excelsior gets no tech, does he? And there's like just SPKR just leveling up his heroes. Yeah. We're still on like level 1 barracks here, and like, you know, we're 100 years in. Oh, you hate to see it. Matty Mercs with like fully upgraded units. But this hero stuff from SPKR is going to be so good into the Thrall Masters. This was the one, yeah, Excelsior was trying to capture this, he was trying to capture this outpost, but he couldn't capture it.
I speak with the Witch King's voice.
Wait,
I
he
am the
picks
fist of Angmar.
he picks Untamed Allegiance, and he wants to capture the Fire Drake lair, and he can't reach. He can't get the vision to capture it. Yeah, this was so funny. I saw this on stream. I saw this game on stream. Yeah, he's trying to capture it. He can't. He's not able to use his He's not able to use his power. It's totally useless power. He doesn't even have Trill and Wolf Den to use it on that. And yeah, Dr. Frex has like Karsh and all these heroes. He hasn't got any. He's got Morgamir. Yeah, oh, this was just tragic. They were trying to capture this Fire Drake lair, but they couldn't. They couldn't get the vision to capture it.
They are too strong.
That's funny. So like the bottom elf player like lost his 4, and then Matty's come in with like a fully upgraded army.
I grow weak.
So I don't know really what's happening. Like, what is Matty doing? Matty is kind of like running around with this fully upgraded army, leaving Excelsior to die alone up top, and then suddenly like there's a fight happening here where whoever this is, Mr. Happy, is like pushing back the elf because he's got fire arrows.
We are the king's men.
So this is pretty funny. Matty's just made a hero as well. He's just made Gimli. But they've got nothing. They can't defend this Glorfindel Karsh stuff over here. Oops, sorry. Who's got ring points? Heartbroke, Mr. Happy. This is Cow. Matty Mercs. No one's near a 15. Frax has got his ring point floating. He's got 23 ring points. He needs to pick a 15 power point. Thrax's ring point float. Here come the giants, and the giant summoner will land here, and it's just going to hammer down on the fortress. Oh, in fact, he's used it here with SPQR's elves. So all these units are the Southern team. Yeah, pro commentary like leave the only good game. I just left the only good game. What's happening here? Well, Cal's using also giants. So Cal's trying to go for Dr. Thrax's fortress, but Thrax uses Snowbind, and Cal's taken everything that Dr. Thrax has, but also, oh, in fact, these eagles from Geralt will be able to take down the giants up here, so that is actually a good defense. But they don't know what to do about these heroes. It's Karsh level 5 now, we'll have this blink ability. And we have now Arwen level 4, we have Glorfindel level... Oh, I can't click on it. Level 5 and Haldir level 9. Okay. So very leveled elf heroes. And what's happening down here? So is Cal able to take out the fortress of Dr. Thrax? Cal saying, we would win if Geralt said the eagles to the fortress. Yeah, well the rebuild comes out. So these giants are going to run out of time now. So they've run out of time and they're down. So what's happening here? We've got... Yeah, this is Mr. Happy with a pretty good army here with the Thranduil here, level 7. And yeah, it's now looking really good for the southern team, even though they're down a fortress. And the Ents are suddenly hitting Excelsior's fort, so... I can't explain this. I can't explain this game. They maybe got a bit complacent after taking down the fortress here in the bottom left-hand side, or bottom right-hand side, sorry. They get a bit complacent and just lose the game. Cal going for an attack that didn't work on the Dr. Thrax fortress. And then all the southern team getting their heroes leveled up just in time. Matty actually losing a King Dane here as well, looks like, to try and take down the Entash. But the Ent is so strong. Oh, they do get it down. The fort is, what is that, a quarter HP? Well, that is pretty funny. We've got Legolas rebuilt again here. I can't even click on it. That's how small he is. This outpost has not even been taken all game. So that's pretty bad. So the North team are just capitulated. Got absolutely nothing. A level 1 Thranduil has been built. But they've got so much money, they don't know how to use it. Matty's got this 110 resource per cycle farm in the back. And just these Thrall Masters coming out of North. Damn. I've had a shocker there, just like quitting that game, going for the toilet. Show powers, okay. Well, we'll cycle through. Slower is on 15. SPQR is racked up an Ent summon. What is going on here? Cloud Break. Glorfindel level 6. Oh, Excelsior has finally been able to use his Untamed Allegiance. He's captured the Fire Drake, but the Fire Drake's stuck inside. The Fire Drake can't get out. That is pretty funny. This is why we can't have good balance, because people balancing this game do shit like this. Absolute retard. That is so funny. And his fort's going down now, so he won't be able to capture it anymore. Mr. Happy's got 15 power points. Cow has got 15 power points. Mike Merckx has gone for his Lone Tower Summon. BS. Yeah, just a 15 power point game, really. No 25s to speak of. I think Thrax had the most power points, didn't he, in that game? Guest special, absolute retarding quotes. I'm sorry, man. That was pretty funny, though. I think the Fire Drake can't attack the gate, can it? So, or it can't damage the gate. So it's a bit unlucky. Imagine that's going to get hotfixed next patch. Yeah, you can use Wildman torches on that gate and just kill it. Oh, I better change the scoreboard. So, Slower have got one, and then the other team have got two, haven't they? Something like that. So, okay, this time we have Cow on Isengard, Cow and Excelsior on the right-hand side, Matty and Geralt on the left-hand side. Guess so. It does very little damage to the gate. Yeah, I think the Fire Drake doesn't damage the gate, does it? It takes so long to get it out. But just one unit of pikes is enough, Fred. Okay, so we have SPQR on Elf and Frax on Men again. Oh no, Frax is picking random. SPQR picking Elf. Then we have Mr. Happy picking Men. And Slower picking Elf. So if we zoom out a little bit, we've got the Men mirror here. We've got Angmar into Elf here and here. So this is a pretty even matchup in 1v1, honestly. So it's as good as a mirror, this, I would say. Please get Brown Bear to co-host the finals. What do you mean? Is my commentary no good? Well, I guess I just like zoomed out and went to the toilet in the last game, didn't I? I missed the comeback of the century, didn't I? That last one. So maybe we should get some new commentators. No one wanted to cast this 4v4 tournament, so I thought I'd just stick my hand up. Since I'm not playing in it, I'll try and commentate it. It's hard to commentate a 4v4 though, to be fair. I'm having trouble keeping up with what's going on. Avati... Wait, what? I'm great. Oh, thanks, man. Okay, so now there's been a change where... Oh, okay, never mind. The wild men still get +1 from the neutral tower. Okay, so Frax needs to exit this builder right now. He's just losing money. Right, he's losing money. Well, I just missed all that. Never mind. Oh, there's so many pings going down. There's pings going down here. There's a lot of rush going on. Lots of players rushing. So SPQR has taken the outpost on the left-hand side. And this outpost is taken by Matty Mercs. So that means that Geralt's going to be playing down an outpost here. But Matty will be coming in hot. And oh, can we get an XD on this builder? Oh, Watchon goes down from Matty Mercs. SPQR seemed to move his builder, but then... Okay, so he has... Uh-oh. He just lost that wall hub. So he lost 200 there for the wall hubs. It's not great. But he will defend this. And loses the tree. Not ideal, but does get the defense off. Uh-oh, Wildmen with torches with rally call. Okay, so nice attack from Cow. Just rushing this level 2 rangers. And down it goes. Sayonara. Huge start there for Cow against... Well, whoever this is, Thrax. That's his brother. This is your brother. He just went straight for your brother's Thrax. That is pretty mean. Oh, yeah, no mercy there. Just wild men with torches just taking it down. I mean, you would like to think that one of these two men players would go Cav, and then that just wouldn't happen. Like, it just wouldn't happen. So, another reason to build horses in the matchup. Yeah, I mean, that is just a really bad start. Losing a level 2 archery range with no units coming out. That's so much money. That's like building Sharku and just immediately losing it. You know, it's just like so expensive. He even had the rangers queued up. Finally some Gondor Knights, but they're coming out of Matty Mercs, so Matty Mercs has got the Gondor Knights out, and everyone's kind of gang-banging this bottom left-hand side where SPQR is. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, there's Excelsior trying to get as much done as he can. We have a tower here from Mr. Happy, and a trebuchet from Mr. Happy. We've got the trebuchet rush. Oh, the upgrades we purchased. 5 stones we purchased on the Treb. Oh, wow. Well, and he's got the tower here. So, oh, special guest. Oh, you great mate. Just brown bears. I can't read that whole message. I'm gonna. I can't read it. Brown bear is better. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Oh, thanks, man. That means a lot to me. Um. Oh well, ping's going down on this trebuchet because they can't defend this. I'm going to zoom over very quickly because I don't know what's happening here. Okay, not very much. So we'll come back here. Well, 2 trips on the fortress. So are they even going to have a rebuild this early or a freeze? I don't think they're going to have a rebuild or a freeze, no? Oh my god, the Trebs just targeted it. Oh, it's because the freeze has gone down. I was going to say, they just retargeted onto the white layer. Okay, but if Snowbind does come down, so... Oh, Cow has actually racked up 10 ring points. Excelsior racked up 5 ring points. So in fact, if Slower had been demolishing some of these farms, then he wouldn't have given over so many ring points and would have taken the fort down. So a little bit of mismanagement there. This freeze doesn't last very long. It's actually up now. And everyone coming across, Matty and Cow coming across to try and defend this. We have alerts in melee mode as well. But this fort could still go down. We'll keep an eye on this fort. I'd quite like to see him capture this rubble here. Cow doing a good job taking out this Trebs from behind. We might have to sacrifice. Oh, another freeze comes down. So, oh, there are 2 Angmar players, aren't there, on this team? There are 2 Angmar players. So, yeah, Geralt gets the freeze on as well. But yeah, okay. So Geralt gets the freeze on as well. Yeah, 2 Angmar players, 2 freezes. Yeah, it's unlucky. Not the worst strategy in the world to be rushing the fire Trebs like that, but... Oh yeah, now the Rogash is out, then... Well, Little Boy should win this game now, no? Because the Cow just took out everyone's production. So, they haven't got any farms. Look at this bottom hand side of the map, there's no farms. No farms here.
I speak with the Witch King's voice.
No farms anywhere here. So, I mean, it's a huge eco lead for the North team. Cal saying now we lose this too. Nah, you're kidding me. You can't lose from here.
I am the Fist of Angmar.
Even Geralt's
I
winning 1
speak
against
with the
2.
Witch King's voice.
Oh, he's got the ice upgrade. That was actually a huge hit. Ghostie's tipped $1.95 more dollars to go.
I come to command.
Thanks, man. You guys, this is when Matty Mug said I'm leaving this game. The community sucks. Matty could not have been more wrong when he said that. He could not have been more wrong. This community rocks. We're awesome. This community is brilliant.
I am the Fist of Angmar.
May Shadow would fix my mic. Okay. May would be jealous. I subscribe to May Shadow every single month, so I give May Shadow $5 every month because he helps keep this game alive. I use my Amazon Prime subscription on him. I think of which he gets about $3, $3.50 or something like that. So I'm doing my bit for the community. May Shadow is a good streamer. He gets $2, not 3, really? Oh, fair enough. I thought we got a bit more than that. Never mind. Well, I have Amazon Prime anyway because I use it for TV. I haven't got TV. I use it for TV and that. Wow, that fortress just got smashed. That fortress just disintegrated. Chucky, when we meet in real life, I'll pay for my beers and donations so you can get to $100 fast. May, if we meet in real life and we go for a beer or 2, I will be drinking many, many beers. I drank Brown Bear under the table when we met up. Okay, so that was Little Boys against Team Slower. So that was a win for Little Boys 1. Now we have Little Boys versus BFME 2. I think these are just like the same 3 games, right? Have I watched these already? Have I watched this game already? I haven't streamed these. Okay, let's stream them now. Taking its time to load, eh? It's sweet ass time. Okay, so we've got Les here in the pocket. We've got Comprendes Nobnes. As Angmar in the chat. We've got Jaguar and Angmar as well here, and we have we have Mr. Balin as well on the green Isengard, and they'll be facing up against Lothlorien, Kurdish Beg, and Awe and Enuma. So, Choi saying watch Balin gameplay and only Balin. He removed my moderator because I've been in 4v4. Barking's AFK. I thought I'd streamed these already, you guys. Have I streamed these games already? I think I've streamed these already, haven't I? Let's watch them anyway. Les and Barking is just like serious firepower, isn't it? Jaguar and Mr. Balin, I know less about those two. I don't know who this guy is, Lothlorien. And Kurdish Beg is a good BF Me 2 player, and he's like supposedly alright. So, in the matchup, we have men into Eisen here. We should be good for the Eisen player. Yeah, I can't really make much of this double elf here into Men Angmar. Normally this map is played in kind of 2v2s. There were 4 elf picks in this map. Oh wow, 4 elf picks. That is sad.
Soldier battalion standing by.
That is a little bit sad. Okay, so this map, I don't know whether the north side, I don't know whether they have like slightly more space up here than the southern team, but the north team always seems to have an advantage on this map, and I have absolutely no idea why. I don't know why that is, but the north team seems to have like a bit more space, and I don't know why that is. They also have this like high ground here. Oh wait, this guy has high ground here as well, so in fact I'm just like being stupid. But I feel like this high ground gets in the way a bit more, right? Because there's this choke point. So like this choke points are much wider than this one. So this high ground is like a bit more important. Like you can fire on here. Whereas if you have catapults here, like are they going to be able to reach? Like they can't reach, right? So I feel like north is better on that side. And then I don't know what's happened here, but the outpost has been destroyed. Perhaps by Les Lotier's cavalry. Oh, Les just went straight for both outposts? Okay. The southern team hadn't even captured them. He destroyed them both. So that's going to give his team a pretty significant advantage. Barking saying I destroyed this game. So yeah, okay, we'll keep an eye on you, Barking. Well, you're playing against Enuma and Awe. They're pretty good players, like in 1v1. Like these guys are like... Well, Awe is like... He's like top 3 1v1 players. It's like Solas, Sauron, Awe, right? Then it's like Smoke and everyone else. I have to play Awe in a tournament soon. I'm like gonna get absolutely my body spanked. Okay, so a pretty good attack here from Mr. Oh no, wait, hang on. Lothlorien attacking onto Mr. Balin, taking out that first Rax there. So this is pretty nice, and they've got the Rivendell Lance. If you'd like to see the Rivendell Lance just like run around and kill all the farms. Like if you can't get the damage on the trample in the fight, then why not just go try and kill some farms? You got the rally call. Okay, so that's kind of what he's doing now. Oh no, in fact he's going to run this way. Falcon's saying they are not bad. Yeah, they are not bad. Yeah, these guys are not bad players at all. Like, they're really good players. Looks like we have the Aomer coming out of Les now. So, yeah, I mean, this is what I was saying. I was trying to get the... I mean, I was trying to say this stable in the pocket. I mean, it's a simple tactic, but it's so effective. Really, really effective strategy. Just like Men of the West Cav, running around, killing farms, trampling stuff, leveling up the heroes. And it's way better than always got these Linden Horse Archers. So a rally call will go down and on all these Lorien Archers. Always got kind of like 2 units of pikes here and the Lindens. So I don't really like Lindens into the Men of the West, but I like them into the Angmar. So the Linden's good into the Angmar, forces the Angmar into a hero spam kind of meta. So in fact, Barking getting gangbangs here a little bit. And yeah, you can see the power of the Lindens into the Angmar. Able to snipe the Thralls and then get the trample. But against Les Heavy Cav, it's not going to work out. Well, Les all over the map. Yeah, Barking having to 2v1 right now. But you do have the 3 Hall of Kingsmen in the outpost, so you're playing an outpost up because this outpost has not been captured and it's been destroyed since the start. Oh, man, this is why you win. This is why you win. Because they built Legolas first. They went for Legolas. This hero is so bad. Oh dear. I mean, well, the advantage Angmar has is that you can hero spam into this, and you can also do Felwind Longshot onto the Elf Death Ball. I mean, simple as that. Angmar is great at killing clumps of units, and Elf relies on having clumped units. Uh-oh, big trample coming down from Les. Yeah, just never mind, they didn't have enough pikes there. Awe has these useless Linden Horse Archers now into the Cav, so in fact loses a unit. So they're kind of waiting for this Lego to like rank up a little bit from Enuma. But into the heavy Cav of the Rohirrim, I mean, Legolas can't even one-shot a Rohirrim, right? Les trying to get some fancy tramples off, and he gets some good tramples off there, but he does lose units in return. Let's zoom to the other side of the map where we've got a big attack coming through this choke point. Again, it's just kind of thralls and basic units. Right now we do have the Worm Tongue here for Isengard, for Mr. Balin, but this is a lot of Men of the West. Maybe a few too many pikes here, since there's no Cav, like on this side. Like Les has forced so many pikes, and they've got their ratios a little bit wrong here. It's like far too many pikes, not enough archers. I see 1, 2 units of archers and a broken unit, a 4th unit of archer and a 5th coming in backup. But yeah, like 2 units of archers and just all pikes, this entire army. And pikes are bad into axe throws, so yeah, this is a very, very big attack. Very nice attack. We will zoom over to the other side, see what the state of this is. We do have the Rogash open, so there was going to be a retreat there. This is the fight we want to see. Okay, let's see this Rogash. Okay, Felwind being used. Oh wow, 1 hit from the Rogash. Come on, just get a swing off. Aggressive stance. Gets level 2 off 1 hit. Wow. He gets level 2 off the first hit. You'd like to see him micro a little bit well as well, but I mean, getting level 2 off 1 strike is really, really nice. They had the Krebane come in to debuff the units as well to make sure it was a one-shot through the double buff. Rogash coming around, good micro from the Rogash, now level 3.5. Now level 4, just needs 1 more hit to get level 5. I mean, he's leveling up so quickly. Once he gets to level 5, he'll have the leap attack. And leap attack is going to be fantastic. The 5 powers really changed the game. Yeah, the rally call got nerfed, didn't it? So then that means that hero early is better. Because you counter hero early by rally call on units. So if the rally call is debuffed, which it was, makes the early hero stronger. So full fours now, you're seeing more early heroes. It's because of the rally call change. Okay, so the Northern team now kind of breaking back against this tower. So it's been pretty well played by North, I would have to say. And now Awe Howe coming across with all of these Linden Horse Archers. Oh, Funky's Rohirrim just like crushing the Lindens, red. Wow, look, every single +10. Oh, and a big spear throw as well in downtown. Yeah, Les with the upgraded Rohirrim. Just like crushing those Linden Horse Archers from Awe. Awe's got the level 3 barracks. Sorry, level 3 upgrades? Huh. Yeah, Felwyn change special. Yeah, saying it doesn't pull the whole battalion. Yeah, I like that change. Felwyn did need a change, and I think that change is as good as any change. Felwyn's slightly easier to use now because the no delay as well, so it became a little easier to use. The other option was for Felwyn to like push the units out, but I think how it is right now seems to be fine. You have to counterplay against the Angmar, right, by splitting your units up a little bit. So if you can't do that, then you deserve to get Felwyn Longshot, right? Glorfindel getting crippled by the Morgomir or alerts or something. Yeah, in fact, it looks like it was the alerts that used the cripple. Awe Hawe is just kind of on the right-hand side now, so Barking is in a 1v1 against Enuma. And Enuma just has this Legolas. It looks like level 4 Lego, and oh, he does have the Haldir here as well, level 1. But triple well and statue. I mean, if this gets broken, this is like 1,000 resources worth of buildings. Here comes the Felwind long shot, so we'll see if it catches these Lorians. He does catch Lorians, and does get the Orc Summon behind, so nice attack here from Barking. And suddenly, yeah, he's got a lot more units on this side of the map right now. Yeah, these Noldor warriors is all he's got. So this isn't going to do too well into the upgraded cab. Yeah, look at that, just one hit from the cab takes him down to a 2/3 health. Rogash coming in on the Lindens as well. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I would like to see some Felwind on the Lindens into the Rogash leap attack later on. Are we using the Lindens now on the Rogash to try and kill him before he can level up even more? And we'll get some nice tramples here, there's no pikes. Ooh, doesn't want to go too close to that Rogash though. Barking using the Rogash as like a pike unit almost. Just kind of like sitting here with the archers, using Rogash as the pike unit. If the Lindens move up, then the Rogash will destroy the pikes. Destroy like pikes, sorry. On the other side of the map, it looks like Jaguar and Balin have also turned the tables against Lothlorien. Oh, and a nice Saruman Wizard Blast coming out as well. Choi saying, yeah, that guy Barking owns. Yeah, that Barking is so pro. This game is looking so good for the North team. Oh, here comes the leap. Oh, Lothlorien pinged it out. Awe didn't move. Awe didn't see it. Lothlorien pinged it out. That's really funny. And yeah, oh, wow, Rogash level 7 now off that. And Awe losing a lot of those upgraded Lindens. It doesn't matter if you've got heavy armor, my son, when there's Rogash leap attack happening. So Would like Rogash to just with the Rangers, Dark Rangers now, maybe heal up a little.
New lands.
Press that S key. Oh damn, Enuma is just calling it GG. So yeah, they said game over, we can't come back, and 1v1 players, they don't notice their feeding is what Cow is saying. Huh. Oh, wait, we just see that game, so we'll watch game 2 in this series. Choi saying, I wish Balin was as pro as Buck. Hey. I wish you were as pro as me. The elf not knowing how to play against Angmar. I mean, yeah, he went for the Lindens and it didn't work out, right? So, this game we have Les and Barking on the right-hand side against Arway. Oh, Arway in this position. Then we have Enuma here is Mordor. Lothlorien is Men of the West, and Kurdish Beg is Elf, and Mr. Balin is Men of the West, and Jaguar is Angmar. So last game, the north sides, they won like on all sides of the map. I think this is better for Awe just kind of going on the side. These 1v1 players are better on the side rather than in the pocket. Last game he was in the pocket, went for the Lindens and didn't work out. But I think with in the 1v1 situation, Awe should be able to do a little more. He's got the mirror matchup as well, so he should know how to play that. Barking does get the earlier barracks very slightly, and Awe gets a bad farm here because his ally here has blocked him from getting the good farm. So a little bit of bad 4v4 awareness from Awe. Maybe he wants to think about when he's building that farm. This farm is to blame because you want to give this player a bit more space with the farm. So this farm is actually to blame here. You should build this later, and you should go 1, 2, 3, and then expand this way. But that's just like 4v4 inexperience probably, because you want to give this player on the side as much farm space as possible, because he's the one that's going to get attacked a lot more, and so you want to give him more space to build more farms, like towards the back. So are we now taking the outpost, and Barking taking the outpost on this side? Both players mirroring each other right now, and the second barracks coming down for Awe, but Barking just staying on one barrack. So this is where their build orders will differ and start to they'll start to go different ways. On this side of the map, the outpost was taken here by the blue elf player Kurdish Beg, and he should be able to hold off against just a very slim attack. Yeah, in fact, the Gondor Knights from this player Lothlorien are able to take that out. So a little bit better start, more even right now. Barking now getting the second hall. So I don't know if he waited for a hero there before getting the second hall. But our way up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mills, and now to production building. So yeah, I don't know what if I don't know if there's a hero coming out like a Wilder early. But that's probably what I would like to see, like an early Wilder. Buff these units. Okay, looks like Eye of Sauron being used by 17 on the Angmar. And Mordor has Cav in here. So it's a pretty nice attack, honestly, from south. It's good micro from Les. They're kind of holding. This looks like a lot more than it is. It's just kind of all warriors here. On this side of the map, it looks like the Jaguar has cleaned up like some kind of attack, but he will lose his outpost to the Gondor Knights. So that's happening on the other side. I'm just reading chat. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Saying Joy move to a first world country. What? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm not going to comment on that. Yeah, so there was no hero out of Barking, so he just his second barracks was late, and he's going for a third barracks now. Oh, he's sitting on 2 barracks. And both players kind of expanding towards the center. But Awe's going to run into trouble here. He might lose a builder. There's a lot of purple, sorry, a lot of orange coming here from Jaguar. What's going on this side? Is there... Okay, so the creep has been taken. Oh, there's a little bit of treasure left. But creep was mostly taken by Mr. Balin. What is going on here, man? So Barking now has the Wildar in here. So it's like double buff against one buff, right? Oh, we could get the banners here, but chooses not to. Barking just taking 1 mil and backing off. He sees that there's no double buff here, so he sees there's no Wildar. So he's able to just kind of move in. Awe has sent a unit around to kill the outpost, and it looks like he's just sacrificed that unit because he's used the Q key. That's the select all key. So it looks like Awe is using Q and just losing a unit there for free.
I serve the great eye.
Some towers coming down from Awe as well. This seems a little weird, so he's decided to build towers instead of heroes. Another tower coming down from Awe. He must think towers are OP, but they're just not. And if we look at the like command points, so Awe is on 500 army size out of 500, Barking on 400 out of 400, but he has the Wildar. So I don't know what to say about that. It's probably even. Cycle through. Les has been putting in a shift. Has already got 10 ring points gathered. Ooh. Okay, it's just a big fight in the middle right now. Both teams kind of pulling all the units to the center. I can't see who's got control of this. It looks like the Mordor team. So this player has it. So this is Enuma. Special guest saying, Choi, make a balanced suggestion in 202 with arguments. Yeah, I do that all the time and nothing actually happens, so nothing is changed. So you could do that if you want, Choi, but nothing will change. So it looks like Les has got a lot of cav right now, and he's moving down to the south of the map. Chucky not even checking Balin's side. I'm sorry, man. We'll check this side. We've got Jagger on Wildar, Balin sitting by his outpost here, and these Golden Knights are not from Balin, they're from Lothlorien. But Balin didn't get this outpost, whereas his enemy got the outpost. So Balin's playing down an outpost, so I wouldn't expect anyone to win down an outpost, also on a bad matchup. Guess special saying Chucky is primarily 1v1 player. Yeah, but he's bad. I am bad. I play primarily probably 4v4 and 2v2. I don't have too much time. Nice micro here from Jaguar to get the Rohan Spearman trample. Crush Revenge or whatever. There's just a little bit cagey here from all the teams. Like teams like moving up, moving back. Doesn't look like Awe has built a hero yet, so he hasn't got a hero. He'll be behind in that department. Would like to see more heroes coming out of Barking. Barking's good with the hero spam on Angmar. So special guest saying good night. Sure. Smell you later. This game is a bit cagey. I don't know who's going to win this one. Awe taking a terrible fight, actually Barking surprising him around the spawner. And suddenly there's going to be the Hillman summon from the Wildar level 5. And this is turning into a fantastic fight for Barking. Takes a really good fight there into Awe Hawi around the corner of those rocks. Yeah, Awe was relying on these Dark Numenorians, but they just didn't quite cut the mustard. And suddenly we have the Rogash out as well. Barking just man-handling Awe Hawi right now. He's up 2 heroes, who may lose the Waldog. He's not careful, okay, he's fine. Yeah, just man-handling Awe Hawi right now. Awe's got no idea what to do, built too many towers, wasted a lot of money. And didn't quite get the heroes out in time. So Rogash and Waldar will be leveling up a lot in this game, and losing another mill at the front as well. You really want to build this just like close to your fort as possible on that side. Falcon is saying being a Muslim is not easy, I need to have breakfast for him. Yeah, it's Ramadan right now, so a lot of people are affected by that. Yeah, just a load of codswallop in my opinion, just like you can't eat for a lot part of the day, like that's just like really silly. So, whatever. I wouldn't do it, but I respect people that do, you know. I think it just gives you purpose, you know, doesn't it? So, it gives you a bit of purpose. What else have we got going on? This is just kind of a slow, methodical win. Yeah, Barking is beating Awe Hawi in a mirror, and it's not even close. Like, this is just like, it's like one-way traffic. Even capturing the ring as well, taking the ring back to his fortress. Now with the Karsh, he's 3 heroes up against Awe. Awe just has the Hualdar. And Les doing a great job as well, like always having a lot of units on the map as well. So taking out this level 3 with the industry, that's going to be really nice. Not before the Black Riders come through, so we have seen comebacks like this before with like a elite unit like that coming through. Gothmog's going to be leveling up as well here. We finally have the Rogash for Awe Hawi and the Black Riders, which will be able to hold this attack, and the Black Riders will be fantastic against the heroes. But not if they do what they're doing right here, which is just kind of run into heavy traffic and get chipped down. We'll have to run across to the other side of the map in order to heal those. So the Karsh doing a really good job, in fact allowing the damage to get down onto the enemy heroes. Are we using the Fellwind, and in fact Fellwind being used as well by Barking. Both players using the Fellwind. We do have the Whites from Awe Hawi as well. So are we using the White Summon as well as the Fellwind? Oh, this hero battle is kind of interesting. So yeah, Barking backing off from that. But lots of Angmar heroes. The red heroes are for Barking and the blue are for Awe Hawi. And in come the Black Riders. So in fact, good control. But can Rogash one-hit these? Oh, and it's the Hillman Summon. The Hillman Summon coming out of Waldar is able to take down those Black Riders. And yeah, in fact, Rogash getting level 4 of that. So yeah, huge swing there for the Northern team. Just outplaying Enuma and Awe Hawi, getting the Hillman Summon off. Yeah, really nice play. Let's zoom over to the other side of the map where we have Mr. Balin playing as Men of the West, got the trebuchets out, but Jaguar has the Rogash level 4. I feel like I just saw a fell wind over here, but kind of like nothing happened. There's kind of like a big elf death ball here, and that's from Kurdish Beg. If this Rogash is level 5, but he has not got access to leap attack. So Kurdish with plenty of elf archers, and then his allies like got these Men of the West heroes, just hero spamming, and he's getting overrun basically. So the yellow, I don't see much yellow on the map, just these 3 heroes here. So yeah, I mean Les just kind of coming in for the easy snipes here. Taking out the level 3 farm, that will be really nice work for Les. Yeah, And that level 3 farm, you know, it's 50 a tick, and yeah, I mean, you know, it takes so long to rebuild that. You can't really rebuild it either. You rebuild it at 70% here because of these PBs. Oh. So Mr. Balin now with the siege on to Kurdish Beg's fortress, and I don't see how Kurdish is going to defend this one. He needs a summon or some kind of ring power, something like that. Otherwise, Balin's going to be taking the game here on the left-hand side. Bucking say, "Lol, Balin win." Well, maybe. I mean, there's a big army here of Lorien archers, but I mean, these Trevs have like pretty much taken the fortress down now. Oh, and a big long shot comes through. Oh, but he long shotted the. Oh, and the Rogash comes in to finish the job. Really nice. Leapt over this tree and landed on all the Lorien archers. Just needs one more. Oh, they must have got the rebuild. I was going to say they need one more hit, and in fact the freeze comes down, so the freeze will save them for now. Pretty nice save, honestly, last minute, but loses all of his Lorien archers, entirely upgraded Lorien units. So yeah, not gonna lie, that was pretty nice from the Angmar player here. That's Jaguar. And now has the Witch King level 1 as well. Yeah, he needs more Lorien Archers to win. Wow. Yeah, Lorien Archers won't save you now. I think against Angmar Men of the West, I mean, heroes are good for elves to build. Glorfindel, Haldir, Arwen. Probably in that order, I would say as well. Maybe Glorfindel first is good into this. Like load of melee stuff, can chase down Cav. But I always like Glorfindel into Angmar as well because he's good into the Angmar hero spam. He's good into the the splash damage is good against the thralls. So I do like Glorfindel in that matchup. And yeah, Les is all over the map right now. Let's just take a real quick look. Barking got a 15 power point. Enuma did not. Mr. Balin, no. I'm just looking for the 15 power points. Yeah, Les is like way ahead on the ring points department, which means that he's done a lot of damage. Does have that fuel the fires as well. So yeah, pretty nice game from our heroes in the north as well. So that was Little Boys against BFME2. That was game 2. And I'll just change the scoreboard for game 3. So it's BFME2. And they're on 2. And they're on 0. Alright, let's get back into it. So now we've got a classic Nanduhirian map. Les's men in the pocket. Balin's men as well on the side. Barking is the Mordor. Jaguar is the Angmar. Barking, were you picking random in this? Looks like you've been playing different factions. Kurdish and Awehawe are both playing elves. Enuma is playing men, and Lothlorien is playing Isengard. So, yeah, I mean, I would say that Elf has a good matchup into the Men of the West here. I would not like to be playing men in here. I guess as men, you really want to be building, in this situation, some Rohirrim and trying to get inside the genes. But then Les is going to build Rohirrim anyway, so what can you do here? You can build the Faramir maybe, rush, ranges, to get some long shot action, and just try not to feed the elf too much, maybe build up some structures like this, get the marketplace early, play defensive. And then you can win the siege war with the trebuchet, fire, catapult, but that's not until later on. Then on this side we have Angmar against the Isengard. I would say a pretty good matchup for the Angmar. But can go either way. Like, Isengard has an advantage early, for sure. So if you can get a good rush off, then that's great. But I think late game, Angmar is one of the strongest.
Soldier
Some
battalion
flames coming
standing
down in the
by.
chat. You love to see it. You guys should play 1v1. That will always settle things. Well, I'm pretty sure Barking is a good hero
Archer
spammer
battalion
in
ready.
4v4. We'll be taking the orcs and run through the
We are
cave.
called to war.
We'll try and creep this troll with just orc archers. So we don't mind to see that. Plenty of orc archers will be good into the Isengard early. Lots of pings going down in the north. Yeah, it looks like all these players on the right-hand side are a bit slow to the outpost. You know, like, oh, in fact, Les taking running through all these pikes, but does manage to find the trample, fortunately enough. And a bit of a waste of a rally call here. So, yeah, Kurdish maybe wasting a rally call there. But they're so slow to the outpost. I mean, the North team have had the outpost for a while. So that's going to catapult their economy into the lead. And in fact, yeah, these outposts are still alive as well, so...
We will stand up and fight for Rohan.
Smoke saying I missed something. Okay. Probably did. I've been commentating for a while now. This will be the last game, I think. Then we'll have got through them all. Can I show the updated bracket? Yeah, I think I can. Yeah, I don't have the link to the bracket, but I can definitely pull it up on the stream if you send me the link to the bracket. Okay, so it looks like Jaguar and Barking will play through the south, and then Les will play as Cav all over the map, and Mr. Balin will play through the north. Balin has a unit advantage, and that's because this Elven Barracks has gone to level 2. So there's been a slight swing here because the Elven Barracks has gone to level 2. Firebug Killing Machine, what's up, man? Pro streaming, thank you, cheers. So this is a really nice attack. We've got 2v1 here. Looks like Awe Hawe has just got 1 unit of pikes here, and then he's got 2 units of pikes here in the center, and that's all he's managed to do. That's all he's managed to do all game. Can you believe that? I think that's insane. That's his whole army. 1 unit of pikes here,
Archers standing by.
and 2 units of pikes here. That's unfortunate. He's obviously going for some BS hero spam stuff. Hey man, I'm drinking too nice. Yeah, nice. It's Sunday night, so good day off for me. I don't need to work Sundays, so I can get a drink in, which is nice. Have I got any left? Not very much. What are you drinking, Firebird? Wish King of Angmar rush instead, I think. Yeah, they rush Mugs. Yeah, I think Mugs is obviously extremely good unit on this map. So I think rushing Mugs is like perfectly good. I mean, this is a huge attack from Les and Barking. Les, Barking, and Enumar and Lothlorien. So yeah, Les has come to the south, and now through the middle there comes Jaguar. So Jaguar has come through the middle now. He was through the south before, but now Les is south with the three Rohirrims. Would like to see Les building a few more units, honestly. I guess unlucky with the spear throw. But let's see, this is the real damage here coming from Jaguar. This is where the damage will be done onto the barracks, onto the farms. In fact, yes, a little bit out of position from this Elven player. His units are up there, but suddenly, yeah, there's a massive army coming straight through to his base. Oh, okay. I've got the team names wrong or something. Well, I've got the score right. It's 2-0. Jaguar's splitting now, so he's going to send one unit to destroy some Elven farms up here, and the rest will go for Awe Hawe. I've been pretty disappointed with Awe this game. Honestly, like, he doesn't seem to have built any units. So all of his units are kind of here, like backtracking. He didn't manage to block the ramps with units. You can often get a unit block on the ramp. He didn't manage to do that. And wow, Barking has moved all the way through, get the Tainted Land right up on this Isengard Uruk pit on the floor in, and we'll take that down. The one glimmer of hope that the Eastern team have, the BFME2 team have, is that this like army of mercs can actually get something down. But in the meantime, they're losing a lot. So it's going to be difficult for them to come back. Troy saying, "How he can't handle 4v4." Well, I mean, it's been a bit ineffective this game, I would say. Just like the two basic barracks, you know, structures. I just saw Haldir and two basic barracks, and that's not going to be good enough, I'm afraid, in this game mode. Wow, look, Barking is moving all the way in. It's got some like really leveled orc archers, like level 4. Saruman will be good against this. And does not get the level 2 though, so there's a good micro back from Barking. Prevents the level 2 from the Saruman, which is huge. And here comes the Witch King. Here comes the Witch King, so the Witch King will be one of the best units in the game. Streamers on Discord so I can see how Barking cries. What?
Assemble the army. As many men as can be found.
What? Okay. Is this GG already? Like, Barking's had both outposts for so long now.
Come, Rangers. Let us scout for Gondor.
It's got a Witch King. There's a Fire Drake coming in hot as well with the Untamed Allegiance. Fire Drake. Wow. That's not doing as much damage to the archery rangers as I thought it was going to do. But yeah, the BFME2 team are just capitulating right now. They've got no idea what's hit him. Barking's absolutely crushed him. Even Mr. Balin has won on the top side as well. He's got, he's captured, well, he should be able to capture this outpost. Here comes Boromir. Of course, last stand. Oh, Boromir does splash damage now? Yeah, of course. Yeah, this BS change. Look at this BS change. Yeah, no, look at this Horn of Gondor, like 25 damage, 25 armor, debuff. Yeah, that splash damage change is like that. I mean, that makes him better than Aragorn, doesn't it? It was a good Boromir play. Yeah, he managed to save the Boromir just in time. Saves the Faramir, saves the Theoden. Nice play by Mr. Balin. Not splash damage, is knockback. It is splashy knockback, right? Well, the fortress has gone down now from this player, and it's only a matter of time before this game ends. So, yeah, we'll just kind of take stock and say well played to, yeah, this team who play 4v4 a lot and should be really, really good at 4v4. So I'm glad to see them advance into the next round. So yeah, that's all the replays we've just casted like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 14 replays right now. So yeah, really enjoyed casting those, and I think we're getting the rest of the quarterfinals. Parking say I play without a mouse. Yeah, we'll get the rest of the quarterfinals, semifinals, and the finals. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks, that type of thing. And I think there's like one more group stage game I haven't commentated, but yeah, I mean, well, I'll just commentate whatever I've been sent. So yeah, thanks a lot everyone for watching. I'm gonna hit the raid on, so stick around for the raid. I'll play you a nice little video so that, yeah, you can enjoy yourselves while you wait. And yeah, we'll get the raid on, stick around.
Alright. It's alright, let him through.
Solus. Beta 14.
Request your presence in the throne room.
Beta 14. Beta 15.
It's gone. The gods give him rest.
All is accomplished. The city watch is yours.
Good.
Is Maddie's Mercs?
Are they joining us?
I fear
Maddie's Mercs
he's left the city. He
quit the game again
now before dawn.
because Arvin Flood cannot one-shot Balrog anymore.
Last seen galloping south in some haste.